Oh,
quick question before we actually start.
oh, yep.
Are our followers rolling initiative, or are they acting on our initiative?
Because there are so many of them, they're going to act on your initiative just because it's
Okay,
too confusing otherwise.
Fair enough.
cool.
I also
We have enough moving parts in this battle anyway.
Yeah. And I have a question concerning the black box. Is it still located where I used it the first time? On the floor
Yes,
somewhere?
it is.
Okay. All right.
Yes, it is.
I was
You're like, I'm
unsure.
going back there.
I was unsure if it was somehow like some meta thing that you could turn it inside out and bring it with you, or outside in.
No, it's still located where it was. It's actually, yeah.
I just remember that episode from Futurama where they have their each two different universes
The
in
cardboard
two different
boxes.
boxes, and they just stick their hand out from one of them and switch. It's
Yeah, that was a
yeah.
good episode.
Yeah, Futurama has lots of great
Yeah.
episodes. So
I
I'll be
love
right
that
back.
show.
I'm just gonna go get my dinner.
All right. So, as we begin, does anyone want to sum up last week?
A lot of bad.
That pretty much covers
Look, short, sweet, straight to the point. A lot of bad.
I'm trying to think of anything to dispute that, but yeah, you met with your benefactor. You found out that it was a doppelganger. He and his other hymns attacked you as copies of you. You nearly all died, or ran away, or were otherwise in very bad shape. And then
Or
you
went to another
wished
plane.
or went to another plane. Yeah, ran away to another plane. That's a good point as well. And in the end, you decided to wish a Ifrit free of its bondage to help you. That's yeah, that pretty much sums it up. And the wish at the end of the session brought all of you back at full health, full spells, fully rested, with all of your followers.
You said we wished for that. I want to point out the guy with the lowest intelligence in the party wished for that.
True.
Look, that's not true.
It's
I don't want
It's
this to end up in the wrong foot. Not with the lowest intelligence, it's the lowest wisdom.
You're paladin. What?
Yeah.
How is that even possible? Oh my god.
that's true. He actually has an okay intelligence. It's his
Yes.
wisdom that he dumped.
My wisdom is dumped because he has no common sense. So he thinks of all these things, but he doesn't know how to articulate it. So he's actually quite clever. He just don't know how to express
As is worth pointing out with the first wish that he used before he wished the Ifrit free.
Okay.
There's an angel out there saying, "Why can't I lift this feather?"
Oh, I would love that. This guy, he's just swinging his sword and like, ah, shit, it's heavy. Oh my god, it's fucking heavy. Oh my, what's happening?
Velen has made an arch enemy of some archangel somewhere.
That is one of his, guilds. Yeah.
I mean, it's very
I'm
easy.
AFK. Just a second, guys.
It's very easy for him to figure out which one.
Be right back.
At next group meeting, guys, I have something to say. He's have a cane. So,
I mean, he could
who did this?
he could luck out, and it could be one of the bound ones.
What's that?
There are angels that are members of the Boros Legion who have had their wings bound.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed to leave the Parhelion.
But it's Casey, so I'm guessing not.
No, it's probably Ilaria.
My wife was giving me my dinner, so I have food now. All is well with the world. I can now die. I can now kill you while I eat.
I was gonna say that all is well with the world.
So, as we jump straight back into the combat, Velen, you're up.
No, Velen's turn was the wish.
Velen's turn was the wish. Good point.
Yes.
Good point.
It was, wasn't it?
So,
Crap.
the other Dovin is up. And he
Really give up.
is going to step back to that wall and continue chanting what he was chanting previously. Dovin, you're up.
Dovin's going to turn to Howery and go, I know this is weird, but you need to shut him up. And I now owe you...
She's currently berating you.
And I look at her and go, and
About
I now
what
owe
you've
you
got
5
done
more
to-
favors. So we're up to 12. I owe you 12 now. So Howery is going to... Let me bring up her sheet.
She is not happy with you at the moment.
I mean,
If that surprises you, you know.
not particularly. She is going to use her cunning action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
And close the gap between her and the other Dovin, avoiding Zederic and our other person that never... So I'll put her here.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to
Ooh,
stab
that
with
means he needs to roll against his,
Yep.
what?
Halo Spores.
Yep. I'm starting to love that ability now that I can use it.
Well, that's his reaction for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my save on that. It's
So
my spell
you're
save.
giving 5 favors to someone that you're trying to kill. It's nice.
She's used to this stuff. Constitution saving throw, DC 14, normal.
She makes it.
Okay, and she's going to stab with her short sword. That is a 21 for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Dovin's going to yell to Nikolai to take care of the Orzhov.
Oh, Nikolai sees sticks.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's not pretending he doesn't, though.
Six is like, hi!
And is going to swing at the Orzhov with his Morning Star. That is a crit for him
Ooh.
because he has improved critical, so that's 18 points of damage to the Orzhov.
Ouch. He's still standing.
Not anymore. Dovin is going to move up and crack him with his 15, 20, 25, and is going to crack him with his shillelagh quarterstaff.
Don't jinx yourself, man. I'm knocking on wood and everything.
15.
Does a 15 hit him? Uh, 16.
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine, because the minute he starts his turn, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm.
Nice, and I'm sure it's shit. He's an old man. Maybe he has abs, though.
That is Dovin's turn.
Okay.
Actually, that might be easier if I
This guy.
This way.
is going to fly back here. Continue chanting. Molotov is going to stay where he is and continue chanting. Where's the copy of Zedric? He is there.
Yep. He is right next to Dovin.
Can he just beg for his life?
Where
Oh, that
is-
means he needs to make a Constitution
No,
save.
I'm saving that for the cleric
Oh,
because
okay.
it will most likely take out the cleric.
Okay, that makes sense.
Go. He's gonna step. He's gonna move back over there, and again continue chanting.
No, he would not be close enough. I'm having a problem with one of my sheets, so give a second.
The other Narcissus then is going to step back to there and continue chanting.
Fucking load the sheet.
They are looking a bit nervous at this point. Actually, give me an insight. All of you roll me an insight check.
Submit.
He says all of you. It's like I need to find all of me.
Not your NPCs, just or not your allies, just you.
Okay, that makes it easier.
Oh, I'm busy like, oh, everyone, you're here.
I don't know what's going on with Roll20. Getting your character sheet to load is painful.
Yeah.
I
There
have
we
a
go.
feeling they're not nervous because of us.
One sec, guys. I desperately need coffee. My brain is just.
It's your turn though.
No, it's not.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
Well, I'm lying.
Bye.
Malgor and Dovin, you both notice the fact that although the enemies look nervous, the Efreet actually looks more nervous than they do.
Oh,
And I didn't roll his initiative. I need to figure out where he goes.
Dovin's gonna turn back and go, "What's the matter? They trying to stick you back in your itty bitty living space?"
So he's there. He kind of takes a breath and he looks at you and he says, "Do you truly wish them to gain control over my power? If you do, continue jesting. Otherwise, kill them quickly." Zedric, you are up.
all right. First of all, when he sees the Efreet just appearing, and Shackles removing, like, because he couldn't see. Did he hear what?
No, you were on the ground, dude.
Oh, that's true.
You were dying whenever
Oh,
all
that's
this
true.
happened.
Shit, you're right. You're right.
You have
So wait.
no idea.
So he wakes up, Shackles off, like, ah, hey, Ifrit, I told you, we had a fucking deal. Pay up, bitch. And then he will turn to his left. Oh, hey, you! And then look to his right. Hey, you! Look
And
in
they're all
front
like,
of him.
"What are we doing here?
Sticks.
What is going on?"
Six is
And
like,
Styx
hi.
is just cackling. Yeah.
Hi. Right, alright. So, hit the blue things. I don't know. We're trying to not die right now. I don't know how this happened. What the fuck are you doing here? Get the
You
fuck out of
tell
here.
us, what are we doing here?
I don't know. How was...
You brought us here.
No, I died. And he will
Could
use
you have stayed dead? We don't want to die.
love you too. And he will use a cunning action to disengage, and then he will run over here. And then this flying thing, and like this guy, let's go for this fucker. And I don't know what happened there with my accent. And then I will chaos bolt him. Nice. Ooh. With fire damage.
That certainly hits him. Okay.
And I guess oh yeah no before that yeah Sticks would just go and put some scrap metal in this into this grinder of zzz, and then he will start peppering while he's like turning a thing that looks like a the thing that you make sausages out of. That.
Grinder.
Yeah, grinder. And he's starting peppering, and he's gonna fire. Like he's gonna start spraying like over here, and will take a while, but and then he will eventually actually go for him.
To which Nikolai yells over him, can you not trash my friend's cave, please?
And thunder.
Silly question.
Yeah.
God damn, is it?
There's 3 of them in here now.
Yeah. Yeah, Dovin's in his own personal hell.
Oh,
Technically, there's 4 thanks to the fake Zedric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't count as an is it though?
Technically, there's
Well,
5.
Molotov.
That's
Oh,
5.
that's true. That's true. And then he would Sticks would run over here. And as he's running, he's gonna like shake his left pant like, and drop some ball bearings along the way. Like not enough to do something, but they're like 19 marbles around, along the way.
Real quick, sorry to interrupt you, Madman.
Sure, go ahead.
Doppel Zedric, was he here or here?
No, he was not in melee.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was here.
Okay. I was trying to reload my sheet, so I lost sight of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did check that before he moved to see if anyone got attacks on him.
Yeah. Then, sorry for this. My turn is gonna take a while. Anders is gonna. Oh no. Why? Why? I don't want to be here. And then he will run away. But he will say,
Run
and he'll
away!
say, all of you are so scary. I don't want to be here. It's just, especially you over there. You're so fucking scary with all your knives. And that's Bardic Inspiration. Because he's Rakdos and he enjoys that shit.
The
Yes,
fuck is
being
going
a
on?
coward, being a coward is inspirational.
Yeah. But it's being a coward was Rakdos is inspiration. so it's different. It's different. And that guy is gonna double move up here and go. Sticks don't make break on boy one die like that. Please do it. I'm right here. Hit me. And this guy is gonna vault over this table. Go fuck you, Cedric. And it's gonna seem like he's going for Cedric, but he's gonna shoot right over him, maybe missing, and hit this guy instead.
Maybe missing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
That hits.
Glad to hear it.
That definitely hits the guy in robes.
And that's me.
Okay.
Us. Sorry.
Next up is the copy of Malgar, who's going to step to here. And he is going to he's not one of those. He's not so. He is going to take a couple shots at this person that is against his Dovin.
So he's shooting at Howry.
Yep, he's going to shoot Howry a couple times.
That's a hit.
And it's going to be. Oh, that's the next time. Okay. Oh, what was the other? That's not what I'm trying to think of, is it? Yeah, that's it.
That's a miss.
Well, he got one good shot on Howry. And now it is your Malgar's turn.
Right. I'll just turn to Ceresia quickly and say to her, that guy over there is not me, and we need to take them out. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll for her first. She casts web in this, or let's see, it's a 20-foot square, is it?
Yep.
Right, so if I cast it in, yeah, I'll take it there. Yeah, and that square there. And so Dovin, Malgar, and Molotov gets a reflex save.
So where are you putting this? Like that?
Yeah. So
Okay.
that guy is not caught within it. It's a.
So we'll time travel back to 3rd edition for the reflex saves.
Yep. So dexterity save, I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's
I do it all the time myself.
Yeah.
I was being
DC
facetious.
15.
He fails.
Shut the fuck up, Wilhelm. I'm
He's
sorry.
fine. The copy of Malgar is not caught up in the web.
Yeah.
And if Dovin's sheet would load.
It's a +3.
Yeah. And
Well,
then
Roll20 is locked completely while it's loading, so that's good.
Want me to roll it for you then?
Please.
after that, she's just going to move over there.
6.
I don't like that roll.
On the yeah, the building and just
Okay. So yeah, the copy of Malgar is fine. The others are not.
okay.
They are what? What's web do again? They are
Entangled.
Yeah,
Entangled.
they're
Got it.
restrained until yep. Let's see. Is their Cedric, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
It's chanting, so yes, you can tell it's theirs.
Just shoot one of them and see which one screams.
Yeah.
Ah! And then if he uses his second attack to hit the other guy, like, I don't know. Both of them, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over to these barrels here and duck here behind them a little bit, and Slayer's Prey on Zedric and fire an arrow. So.
Which Zedric?
uh,
That one. But it's a total miss. Unless I have some. I'm used to playing a halfling in another campaign, so every natural one I just reroll. But yeah.
No, sorry. Okay.
Well, no, I don't have any actions left, so yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
okay, I shouldn't jinx it. I'm knocking on wood. This is me knocking on wood. There
Nope.
we go.
Nope.
See, knocking wood works.
It's just it's a 4 either way. So
He goes down. Now, their Velen is up. He is not in a good place. Or is he? Um, okay. Interesting. With his first attack, you see him reach into his kind of tunic or his clothing and pull out what looks like a black metal short spear,
Oh?
and slam it into the ground next to him. And then on the follow-up from that, he takes his sword again and is going to slash back upwards at Velen. And miss. Crap. Velen, you're up.
I have a feeling Kim muted himself.
Bloody
Kim.
mute. So, yeah. I don't know what to do. I want to. What do I want to do, guys? Give me a hint here, because I'm not sure.
Hit the guy with your
Deal
sword.
with your doppel.
Yeah, fine. I'll kill my doppel then. I'll smack him.
Will you?
Hopefully. I will smite if I hit him.
Ugh. Hey!
Which means your smite damage is also doubled because it's a dice roll.
Yep. That's not good.
So this is my smite.
21, 37 points of damage on a doppelvillain.
It's 47.
You're right. I know math real well. I know how math.
You cleave into him with your blade. And as you see him start to topple over, you see him grin.
No?
And as he falls chest first onto the black spike that he had just put onto the ground.
Okay. That's good.
No,
Double kill.
no, you don't smile about shit like that unless there's a reason.
Yeah, I'm guessing, but I'm being a shit, alright?
Entangle just prevents you moving, doesn't it?
Yes. Restraint. Let me look up because I think
You're
restrained.
restrained, so you get disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saves.
And attack rolls against you have advantage.
Okay, that's not very great.
And its movement speed is 0.
Disadvantage on attack, others advantage on attacks, disadvantage on dexterity saves. Yeah.
Got it. So, how many chants are we up to? Okay. Okay. Crap, she's right there. Mm. Not happy, not happy.
They can make strength saves to try and break out.
Um, he sneers at Howry and says to her, "Your friend has brought you here to die."
Oh.
Howard looks at him and goes, "Yeah, well, he also knows I'd be willing to give my life to help him in the end. So your threat's kind of
That can
pointless
be
to me."
arranged.
From way down the hall. I'm not. Sorry.
And he is going to... Come on, sheet won't load. Come on. Dovin,
Yeah.
do me a favor and click Blight. He's using his last 4th level spell. It just won't let me click it.
I don't have Blight.
Do you not?
No, I can't cast
shoot,
4th
wrong
level spells.
character. Wrong character, sorry.
Yeah.
It's the... Okay, no, it's the other one that has Blight. Crap.
It was
You
the
don't have
Orzhov that
anything
blighted.
useful. Yeah, it was the Orzhov that blighted. Shit. Crap. So he's not doing that.
Yeah, remember
in
I
that
crossed.
case, that's right. You cross-classed, so you don't. Yeah, it was the Orzhov that had 1 4th level spell left. Shit. No, in that case, then he just smiles at her and goes back to chanting.
All right. So Howry's going to quickly pull a dagger from her belt. So she's going to get 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So first is her short sword. Does she have 2 short swords or does she have 1? I don't know why I have 2 short swords on here.
Because 2 are better than 1.
Yeah, but I don't remember if she... I don't think she actually has 2 short swords. I think she only has 1. So remove that. No, she has 2, so she's going to pull out her other short sword. That's right. Because it's base guard here for Rogue, and Rogue comes with 2 short swords.
Mm-hmm.
So first short sword with advantage.
Ouch.
That's a crit. It's also... That's not going to be the sneak attack, though. This next one's going to be sneak attack.
How is it sneak attack?
I have advantage on the attack roll. Whenever a rogue has advantage on attack roll, it's a sneak attack.
It's your first on the turn, though, isn't it?
I think I can choose. If not, then I'll just roll the sneak attack damage now.
Yeah, I think it's on the first. I might be wrong there.
Oh, it's 14 damage.
Will it make a difference which attack it's on?
Not really.
Okay. All right, and then roll the other attack.
So that's a grand total
Jesus.
of
A
13,
lot.
27, 36.
Ow. He's not happy.
Dovin is going to yell to Nikolai to deal with their archer, at which point Nikolai is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because I have him in light armor, because I know the benefits of light armor, because I'm not crazy. And is going to hit with his Morning Star. Does he have multi-attack yet? No. $20 for 12 points of damage.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And then Dovin is going to come up behind Howry here, which would put him within the 10 feet. No, if he's out of mine, I'm out of his. So I'm actually not within the range of his Halo of Spores. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Howry.
Okay.
Oh, it's 23. It's already on there. All right, so she gets back 23 hit points. She's back up to max.
Yep.
And that's and as a bonus action, I'll cast Flame Blade, and that's my turn.
Okay. Narcissus then is going to go to there and continue continue chanting rather. Molotov is going to continue chanting, and as he does, you watch him take something out of his Mizium apparatus, and you start to see black smoke billowing up off of his arm.
Shit, I want that thing so bad.
The copy of Zedric. Where has he gone?
Bottom left corner.
Down there, yeah. He is going to go. That's fine. He's going to move there.
Isn't that
And-
filled with water?
Well, that. No, that's not water, is it?
That's water.
Uh,
You use the map that you used for the Spore Farm.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
No,
flipped it
no,
around,
he's
so that
actually been standing in. He's actually been standing in the water anyway. Then he's already
Yeah, it's-
been down that way.
It's
Yeah.
not deep water.
Yeah, it's not. It's just
But if I
Kind of
were
stag-
through a thunderbolt, he would have
knee
disadvantage.
deep, probably.
Yep.
If you're gonna do what?
If I were to throw a thunderbolt at him.
Yeah, that
Lightning
wouldn't be. That he wouldn't like that. No.
Yeah. A dexterity save, no.
So yeah, he's going to continue down that way through the water, and continue chanting. And as he continues chanting, you start to see black smoke billowing up from underneath the dead Velen copy.
Oh no. Stop that.
So
Hey you,
damn
over there.
fucking typical that I had to miss with that arrow.
Yeah.
If I had rolled like a 4 or higher, I would have hit. I think.
At which point, it is the Ifrit's turn, and you see him start to fly upwards, as if he's trying to get out of here. And he gets about 20 feet up, almost to the top of the cave, and you see him start to turn to red smoke. And then as he does, you start to see black smoke rippling through the red, and he becomes solid again and hits the top of the cave. At
Whatever
which
it is, we need to
point,
stop that chanting.
the other Narcissus then completely ignores Cruz,
Leto.
Leto Cruz, that's the name.
Yeah.
Completely kind of just disregards this person standing in his face and starts literally screaming out this chant that they've all been chanting.
I'll stab him in the face then. I mean,
And as he does that,
do. Oh.
you see black smoke start emanating from his hands as he extends them outwards. And let's see, who actually would be in a position to see this? Dovan's looking the other way. Malgar's looking the other way.
Me? I'm on the table.
Zedric and Velen, you two roll me perception. Velen, you've got advantage on it because you're right next to it.
Yeah, I always have advantage there now. But yeah.
Oh, well, that works out fine.
Well, I'm kind of busy. So.
You certainly are, yeah.
I don't care.
Velen, you notice that as the Ifrit solidified again and crashed into the ceiling, you are starting to see black bands of smoke wrapping around his wrists.
Oh, no.
It's a binding
And
ritual.
he's starting to look more than nervous.
Oh, no. Guys, that's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
Do I
no.
know what this is, Casey? I rolled an Arcana there. I think it's. I would, if my character wouldn't guess, it would be some sort of binding ritual. But
Well, based on the exchange that you already heard Dovan have with the Ifrit, and the effects you're seeing now, you can pretty much guarantee they're trying to bind his power.
do I know if there's any way with that Arcana roll, if there's any way to interrupt it?
Kill them all? Or
like-
kill enough of them to break the ritual that they're performing?
Yeah, because I'm wondering. I have a channel.
Mm-hmm.
I can interrupt. So this thing, basically, if I was to venture a guess, do I think this would work? All cards have a spell concentration ongoing. Must immediately make a concentration check.
There would be a roll, and that might slow them down. It would not necessarily stop them.
Break the spear.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna have to end up.
Zedric, you're up.
Right. Cedric will yell. Fuck, Anders! You can't just get out all the way over here and you just don't hide in the fucking corner. Get over here and help out. He's like, no, I don't want to.
Leave it to you to have
No.
a useless ally.
Yeah, and he will run over here and hide behind that table instead. You go do it, Cedric. And that's really inspiring for Cedric. So he gets Bardic inspiration.
This is the worst Bardic inspiration I've ever heard.
Cedric's like, you're right. If you
I don't want to do it. You do it.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. I am pretty great. So,
Not what he said at all.
I would run over here, and I will shoot that guy, my double ganger, who's way over there, because fuck that guy.
Well, these guys make a great line.
I don't have that spell anymore though.
You're reset.
Yeah.
Your rest
Oh
of the-
shit, you're right. But
yeah, you got all your spell slots back.
I will spend my D4 But D6 is it, by the way? Yeah, that's a 19. No, 20, sorry.
Okay, so how much damage is that total?
The damage, that's 16. 16 thunder.
What was the D4? What was the D6?
Bardic Inspiration. To hit.
Well, to hit. Okay.
Yeah.
You rolled a 17 to hit anyway.
Well, okay, Casey, if you want to point out, it was stupid, alright?
I want to point out that you can actually choose after you know the result whether you want to use the Bardic Inspiration or not.
Okay. Could I choose
That's why
not
I
to?
was confused.
I see. I thought I had to do it before you declare if it's a hit
No.
or not. Okay. Well,
This is why I was absolutely baffled by you.
okay, sorry. I thought I had to declare it beforehand. In that case, I'm not using it.
Okay. Got it. Oh, he's not happy.
And this guy, here we go. Fuck you, Cedric! I will go for you next! And then we'll shoot the guy who's flying.
I disdain Zedric so much. Shoot that guy. He's right in my sights, but I can take care of other people.
Styx is like, yeah, kill Zedric.
Yes! Let's say. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, just checking. Styx will spin in a circle. And just keep on shooting and hit the flying dude.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Ooh, there Styx. Thunder gun. Thunder gun, I said. Thunder gun that shit. 21. For 19 damage. Fuck, Styx, you're awesome. I love you.
I feel like Styx should have been your main.
I feel like it's going to be soon.
Once the Demir done with him.
And Leto's gonna stand there. No, stabby stab! Let me do it for you. And he will like stab and then give himself a little bit and then stab him again. Ooh, Leto. Fuck. Hang on. Where's that? Sorry. I clicked on my thing and I fired my sheet again. Where's Leto?
Two short sword. Okay, that's what that's from.
Stab for a stab, bitch. Stab for a stab.
The Cedric down here, is he still standing or is he?
He is. Barely, but yes.
Casey. Sorry to interrupt. That Dovin has back some hit points. He has back, yeah, because you don't add the ability modifier to an offhand attack.
Ah.
So he should actually have only taken 4. Sorry.
Okay, the thing doesn't want to add to the sheet, so I'll just roll it instead. $17.
Against who?
Leto will stab the guy in front of him.
Okay.
And it's gonna use his offhand to do the same. 10. And
That
use
misses.
his bardic inspiration from earlier. 16.
16. Does that hit? Just a second. That hits.
Chip. 6 damage.
Okay.
And that's all. That's all, folks.
Deep,
All
deep,
right.
deep, deep. That's all, folks.
The copy of Malgar. Oh, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
I'd say he
He's
should
going
just kill
to.
himself.
Oh, I like that idea. He should. He really
Yeah.
should. You know.
And Casey's frozen.
You mean he's making a very dramatic pause?
Hmm.
He's
I
not
can't
blinking. He's either frozen or he's dead. One of the two.
mean either way we win.
Yeah. So
That's,
we won.
that is an awful way to look at it.
Something's wrong. I can't add daggers to my sheet.
Do you have the sheet pulled off to the side?
Not anymore. I tried to
Okay, so next question. Are you sure it's the item dagger or the proficiency dagger?
item. I'm
Okay.
sure.
I got nothing then.
Yeah,
Hey, Casey's back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right.
And then he is going to attack and attack.
Both are hits.
And then an extra 2d6.
Why is there a poison
Uh,
marker on him?
Hunter's
Cut
mark.
out. Huh? Hunter's mark? Okay.
Hunter's mark. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 7, 11, 20.
Mhm. Why do you move?
So I could get to the circle to test his hit points?
Ah.
Because I didn't
Okay,
know that it
got
overlapped the hidden area.
Ah. Okay. And now Malgar's up.
Right. I'm going to roll for Ceresia first. She's casting Fireball in the same square as the web. So they get Dex save at disadvantage. Molotov
What's the
and-
size of Fireball?
20 foot, same as the web. 20
Okay.
foot radius.
20-foot radius. No, that's bigger. That's
Oh, yeah,
gonna also
yeah, sorry.
catch.
Let me just check.
That's gonna also catch a
Oh,
couple
yeah,
of your
course.
allies and both Dovins and Howry.
Yeah, so I'm casting it a bit further behind then. Let's see. Just so if I place it there in this square. Well, who's that?
That's Nikolai. You're going to hit Nikolai. Oh, no, you're not.
But he will go. Why?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
worth it.
don't worry about the other Dovin.
Yeah, you'll hit the Malgar and you'll hit
Molotov.
Molotov.
Don't worry about the other Dovin. Me and Howry have him covered.
All right.
Do you know?
I believe we do.
Okay.
Or are you
well,
playing right into his plan?
Considering the fact that Dovin is not built for straight up melee combat against multiple opponents.
Well, what just happened to this guy? What was his name again?
He got stabbed a lot.
And does it look like he's dead?
No.
All right. Well, yeah. So she's casting Fireball at the back here to avoid hitting him, and
Okay.
trying to hit Malgar and Molotov.
You hit
So-
Molotov. Malgar is really hard to hit with dex-based things.
Yeah, but he still gets the save. Oh yeah, they've rolled.
He has
save.
evasion.
Yeah. So that's
So roll the damage against Molotov.
and that's 8d6, right? Fireball.
Yep. do anything about that?
Now he should commit seppuku.
Seppuku. You know, that was actually more gruesome than most people know.
It's like a zigzag, right?
Mhm.
No, it's an L. You
An
would cut a
L?
calling an L, but there was
Yeah.
another part that most people don't know about.
She's going to move over and duck behind the barrels as well, next to Malgo. Or next to
Okay.
And I'm going to. How wounded does Molotov look like? After that?
He looks pretty well singed.
Thank you, shot.
Well, I still have. I'm gonna take out Cedric.
Fuck you!
I'm gonna
Well,
use
so much-
use
So much
a
for the web.
bonus action. Yeah, but the web starts burning, and it dissolves
Yep.
on my next turn, and the ones who start in it, they take 2d4 fire damage.
Oh,
Yep.
that's a nice combo, man.
Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna use bonus action to hide first, and then shoot at Cedric.
Okay.
Yeah, stealth roll first.
Is that 2 attacks, or did you double click?
No, it's a advantage because it's from stealth,
Ah, yeah.
and so
Well,
it's
he dies anyway.
all right.
He had 2 hit points left.
And when he dies, my Slayer's Prey will be targeted on Molotov instead.
Okay.
Cedric will scream, no! That's not me, sorry. You got confused there for a moment. I'm fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I see another Cedric, and I'm going to start shooting at him again.
Makes perfect sense. Velen, you're up.
So do I charge across? Uh,
Still one dude up there, 2 dudes up there, and one dude over there.
yeah. Do you think these guys are the best to take down?
I don't know. I think they're closest and closest to death, but the dude at the top is flying, and you only have melee weapons, so you can't hit him. So
Yeah. Also, he's flying. Yeah, if I remember correctly. So, I'm gonna go for this guy then, Casey. That guy. If I can reach
Okay.
him. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. That's my turn. I can only move.
Okay.
Wearing full plate from hell, so.
I hope you're not wearing full plate from hell. That'd be awful.
We don't speak about this.
No, that was a different game.
Yeah. The reason I say we don't talk about this is because I was wearing a full plate from hell.
Nice job.
I still have that NPC that stole it from you. You know.
No, that mimic can go to hell. That fucking giant-sized hell bird of a mimic can go to hell. It's like a CR-24 mimic, if you guys are wondering.
Yeah.
We stole
Their
that.
armor got put into a vault. That the entire vault happened to be a mimic. Oops.
Chased that thing for days.
That was fun.
Doppeldoven.
The copy Doppeldoven
We'll take fire
is
damage.
going to take
We'll take
fire
fire.
damage. How much is it?
2d4. You said, Pear?
Yeah.
He takes 5. And he is going to shout out. What exactly is he going to shout?
Who let the dogs out?
I'm just working out exactly how he's going to phrase this.
Ugh.
He is going to shout out, "The wings have power. The wings grow in blood and darkness. Feed the wings of death, my brothers. Feed them."
Oh?
And as he does, you see the Dovin's shape start to lose coherency as he goes back to chanting. And at this point, it sounds like he's chanting from more than one mouth.
Oh?
Yes. Dovin, you're up.
Okay. So let's deal with that Malgar first.
I think we should deal with the ones who are chanting.
Yeah. No.
Just
I'm
saying.
already getting one of the ones that are chanting. The other Doppeldoven is getting double teamed over here.
All right.
Submit. 21
That certainly hits.
for 12 points of damage, and he's going to action surge.
Okay. Does he
So
really
that-
have to?
Is the Malgar dead?
No.
Then yes, he really has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the other Malgar was actually unwounded.
That is a crit.
Oh, nice.
Now he's dead.
Oh,
And
So we seem to be critting and hitting a lot more than last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who is that that's hitting him?
that was Nikolai.
Nikolai, my man.
Nikolai.
Yeah.
As Nikolai smashes him with his mace and lifts it up again, he kind of looks down and he can see black smoke rising off of his mace.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, there's
Yeah.
nothing he can currently do about that, so he still hasn't taken his bonus action for the turn.
seems like they're going to be able to bind this Efreet no matter what we do, so I suggest we get out of here.
No, the problem is the black smoke is because there's still chanting going on. We haven't
Yeah.
stopped the actual chanting yet.
It might be.
He is going to use his bonus action for the turn because activating action surge is not a bonus action to use his second wind. He regains 13 hit points.
Okay.
He yells back to the others, "Guys, this is not looking good," and holds his morning star up for everyone to see the smoke coming off.
What the fuck did you do with it?
Dovin is going to go over this way,
Mhm.
and he is going to swing at Doppeldovin with his flame blade.
Push them in the water before we kill them. Trap the smoke.
Submit. He's going to cast Flame Blade at level 3. Well, it's a level 3 version of the spell.
Mhm.
But that is a miss anyway.
It is, yes. Is that you done?
No, Howry still has to go.
He doesn't have to go.
Well, she's gonna go.
Well, damn. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick while you make your attacks.
The web is still in effect because
Until
it hasn't
Algar's
dissipated yet.
turn.
Yep.
So it's advantage on the roll. That is a hit. So that's a sneak attack.
I don't like you getting all these sneak attacks and crits.
That's 13 from the first short sword and 8 from the second short. No. Don't want to make that mistake again. Minus -5. 3 from the second short sword.
Okay, so the total there is
13, 8, 21.
okay. Ooh, he is not looking good. Okay, you're done now?
Yep.
Okay, the flying Narcissus then is going to look around, seeing all of this going on, and he draws a dagger. And he screams out, "Feed them!" and stabs the dagger through his chest.
Oh, what the fuck?
And you watch as black blood starts to cover his chest as he falls and hits the ground. And you just see black smoke start rising out of his body everywhere he's beaten and bruised and cut. That goes against that one.
That's not good, guys.
No.
Molotov then is going to take 2d4 as well. 5 damage. And he continues chanting. And at this point, you can see that the black smoke that was rising out of his gauntlet has encompassed his arm. And where he had the Mizium apparatus kind of covering his arm, the entire apparatus seems to be covered. And it almost looks like the black smoke has formed another apparatus over the apparatus on his arm.
Clock's ticking here, I think.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Maybe we should start focusing on him.
Yep.
The Ifrit is up. And he looks like at this point he's being held in place by his arms. And he shouts down to basically all of you, and he says, "Their deaths feed this curse. Only deaths will stop it.
Well, fuck. What?
Give me your deaths, and I can save some of us." Willing deaths carry more power. And that's going to be his turn.
How about we just cut off his fucking arm?
Hey,
Yes.
Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Did the Orzhov change back into a doppelganger when he died, or is he still looking human to me?
The ones that have died, they almost look like a mix of the two. It's almost like they almost look like a wax figure at this point. Like they're still holding.
More important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think I can animate them?
Just click your animate so I can see how it's worded exactly.
Yep.
And then roll me Arcana.
I have an idea. If I can just get to it in time. So we don't necessarily have to kill them if we can just send them to Amonkhet. Pick up the box and just, here you go. Shove it in their faces.
Well, if death
with
feeds
that-
them, then what happens if they can't stay dead?
With that Arcana roll, you know that there is a chance your spell could work, but it would be contested. Basically, it may work, it may not.
Okay.
Narcissus is there.
Could just kill the Efreet. Easier said than done, I think.
You can certainly try. That's one of those brilliant phrases.
Yeah.
Narcissus, what is he going to do? He's the one that still has a blight left.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He actually
No.
still has 2 blights left.
No, that's impossible.
He had 3 level 4 spells, and he has only used 1 of them.
He's a pacifist, though.
Not exactly.
You're trying. You're trying.
He wants to pacify you, but that's not quite the same thing. Let's see. He is going to blight Leto.
No!
Would that really bother Leto, though? I mean, I guess it would.
I mean, he's like, yes, yes! Oh, that kind of hurts. Constitution.
Con save.
And I'm guessing he's gonna... Oh,
Come on.
oh
Yes!
no, he's dead.
He reaches out a hand, grabs hold of Leto, and Leto just crumples in his arms.
No. Fuck.
Yeah, that was lucky.
He had Bardic Inspiration though, so if I rolled at 6 on that, he would get like 46, right? No, okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Zedric, you're up. Your frenemy just died horribly.
Felon's followers haven't done shit.
Nope.
Nope.
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I give them around to actually. Now I'm trying to figure out what the hell they are able to do. I built them, but I can't remember what they're able to do.
What are you doing, Zedric?
Well, first, I'm gonna go. He's gonna scream like, "Oh no!" I don't know who that was.
Oh no! That guy!
Right. Yeah, right. Shit. I mean, someone, did you know him? And then he's gonna.
Do you even remember which one of these you've been sending letters to?
Hey, don't spoil it. I mean,
No, I'm just asking you.
I
if
know,
Zedric
I know,
even-
I know, I know our character that is. And then I'm running up here.
It's this guy, wasn't it?
No, Leto is up here.
No, I was.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this Molotov? I will. Okay, I had a running start. There's web on the floor. Can I jump over to him?
Well, you can walk through the web. It's just considered difficult terrain.
Yeah, but
it
can I
costs
jump to
double
him?
movement.
It's currently burning web, if you remember.
Yeah, but can I jump to him?
You'll still end up in the web.
Yes, but can I jump to him?
I think the web only damages you if you start your turn in it when it's burning.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been start or end.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Most things are start or end.
Yeah.
My point is, I don't want to run through the burning thing. Rather,
You can roll me athletics
Mhm.
Yeah,
to
it
try
actually
to
says
No.
jump it.
dealing
Web
2d4.
specifically says
Yeah,
starts.
starts
Oh.
the turn. in the fire.
yeah, but fire though.
Yeah, but it's it has a specific effect if it's on fire.
Yeah.
The webs
Yeah.
are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away and run around, dealing 2d4 fire damage on any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
So Cedric runs and goes, eh. Eh. 2 feet off the ground, and then keeps on running over to him.
Do you have enough movement to get there anyway?
Oh,
It's gonna
hang on.
take you an extra. It's gonna take you double movement, and with that athletics roll, because you trip and nearly fall, that costs you an extra 5 feet.
Okay, I had 15 here, 30, so that means I am over here.
Mhm.
But I can use dash action
Mhm.
and spend a cunning action and use that to move up here, and move up here. Like, I'm gonna circle around this bitch, and I will go, and I will. No, sorry, not here. I mean,
Okay.
and then I will go. Ah, shit. I'm sorry, Nikolai. It's just
What
so
did you
perfect.
do?
Just so
What-
perfect.
He's about to lightning bolt.
I'm about to
Nikolai.
lightning bolt.
Why is he going to lightning bolt Nikolai? There's no one in front of Nikolai anymore. The guy's dead.
No, he's
Is-
going right here.
Is that Doven dead?
No, that's Doppeldoven and that's Howry.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna lightning bolt Howry.
Okay,
That's-
Howry.
Yeah, Nikolai's the one next to Malgar. Or Malgar.
Ooh.
Roll Howry's save.
What's the DC? 16?
Yeah.
Nikolai still goes. Why?
I'm checking something real quick. Can I
Do
uncanny
they
dodge that?
know it?
Yeah.
If you make the save.
Okay. Well, no. Uncanny dodge is if I can see it, I can half the damage.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying, like,
And
if I
you
make
still
the save, that would...
against-
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
half on a save, nothing.
No, that's
Isn't-
evasion you're thinking of.
That's evasion. Yeah. Okay.
Isn't uncanny
Yeah, if you
dodge
just-
specifically against attacks and not because this is a.
That's why, specifically, if I'm being allowed to, if I can uncanny dodge it.
Yeah.
Uncanny
I'd have to
dodge,
look that.
when you see an attacker when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. Okay, so no.
Right. No. So this is
Well,
not
that was a big
no.
evasion. Oh well, she made the save
Evasion's fine.
anyway. So she takes 13.
Yep.
Does it seem to affect Molotov?
Roll 20 crashes.
So we won.
Molotov makes his save.
No, he does not, because there's a little
That
spike
w-
it disappears from
Yeah,
Cedric's thing.
He still
and
has disadvantage
die.
on his save because the web is still there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Oh shit, man! Damn. Okay, I will not use
So
my.
even with
chaos
that,
die.
he still makes it.
Okay, well, fuck that, Tim.
And then Doven's going.
You want me to roll it or you got it?
I got it. He fails.
And then
So that kills him.
the little spring still goes off. Ding! Instead of a and then there's like there's like a vent to go, and then Chaos Bolt darts out of it and loops around and hits Molotov. So I'm gonna
You're in
use.
melee, so you take disadvantage on that, wouldn't you?
Still worth it. I'm gonna
Well,
use.
no,
my
it'd be a wash because he's also got. You have advantage on the attack, and disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah,
so
so it's
Hey,
normal.
there we go.
Normal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Chaos Bolt as a sorcery points and swift action, all that shit.
Yep.
At second level.
Okay.
Do normal attack. Come on, come on. Hehe. Oh shit! And that means it fucking does the thing because it's 2 8s.
What?
The
Oh,
chaotic
yeah.
energy leaps from target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet.
There's no other creature nearby. You would have to hit either me or one of my guys.
I will hit the fucking corpse over there, alright? I will double sap this motherfucker, alright?
Hold on, though. He is going to.
You're not the only one with chaos magic.
I will counterspell his counterspell. No, I won't.
You go to Chaos Bolt, and as your Mizium apparatus starts sparking and all of that,
Yeah.
he reaches over with this black hand and just literally puts his hand on your apparatus, and it just stops sparking, like he's just snuffed a candle or something.
What the fuck?
And then he just looks at you and smiles.
I will look at him and go, I'm an admirer of your work. It's like really impressive and with the right
And he-
this.
As you say this, he actually looks at you and he says, "Join me, and I will teach you my secrets. Oppose me, and you will die with the rest."
Oh, I was more thinking like you can teach me from jail. Right. No, sorry, shit. I have more. I'm sorry that my turn is taking so long. Fucking sticks will continue shoot. Will shoot at this guy now. Like. What are you doing?
I'm going ahead and rolling the copy of Malgar's Death Save because it's the next thing.
Okay. 18, 8. Oh fuck. The thing is
That
gets logged.
misses.
The thing is it's.
Hold on. That's a natural 1, and
Yeah.
Belen's standing right next to him.
Oh.
Roll a
Mistakes were
d20.
made.
If it's an 11 or higher, it hits Velen.
Mistakes were made.
Hey.
Close.
Yeah.
He fires a bolt of thunder cannon into the corpse of his ally, laying on the ground,
No.
and the corpse kind of sparks and twitches.
No, I know who Saka is. It's fine. Anders will run up to him, hide behind him, go, please protect me. I don't want to die. Which really inspires this guy because he's a 6
These are the worst Arctic inspirations ever.
He runs over here and then he shoots at the guy in the corner.
Worst Spartic inspirations ever.
I hit next one too many times.
12 and then plus 1d6. 14. That's a 14 hit.
That hits.
Hey. 4 damage. Does he have advantage? No, he does not have advantage.
Can we not kill all of them so we can figure out how the fuck to stop this shit that's happening? Because I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen if they all die.
None of you are offering any lives to the Ifrit. I'm taking it.
It's not my turn.
Oh shit, dude. Oh, are you gonna
Nikolai.
Oh, you're gonna give Nikolai?
Nikolai is a type of person for self-sacrifice. That was always his character. That's why he left the Azorius. He saw the corruption and saw it was doing more harm to Ravnica than good. He is the type of person for self-sacrifice.
It's true. Malgar, you're up. And on this turn, the web disappears finally.
Yep. So, the first thing is Ceresia is casting invisibility on me. And I am going to dash. Well, Well, I use bonus action first to dash.
Mhm.
Just quick question. I only get 30-foot movement. Sorry,
Mhm.
I'm just derping here. So bonus action to dash over there, and from there I'm going to just run over to where the box and my key rune is, and just pick up both of them.
Okay.
So that's I'm finished.
Okay.
All right, there.
Each of these needs to make a roll. Ooh. Oh. And from the corpse of the Orzov and the corpse of the copy of Velen, you watch as the corpses start to melt away further and more black smoke pours up.
Oh no, that's not good.
Velen,
Yeah, so I mean, there's nothing to do but to beat that guy into a lump. I have a feeling that we're feeding right into a power play here, though.
You can't try knocking them out without killing them, you know.
It doesn't work like that.
A sword
Not
doesn't
for
work
Velen.
like that.
Not for Velen.
No, it doesn't work like that. I have a sharp end. I don't have a blunt end. So
All right.
there is only one mode really, and that is hit it till it bleeds. And if it doesn't bleed, make sure it does.
I thought your whole character was kind of blunt.
That's weird.
ooh,
Hit it until it bleeds, and if it doesn't bleed, make sure it does.
Pretty much. That's
your whole character is blunt.
yeah.
That's,
Anyhow,
that was a sharp dig.
hit it till it bleeds. So we're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna hit it until it bleeds.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So if did any of the hit? So I'm gonna smite.
Yeah, those both most certain. A 28 and a 32 definitely hit.
I don't think you need to smite.
So
Well,
that's my smite
20.
damage.
Actually, I'm just gonna say this: the 2 hits without the smite left him with 1 hit point. So the smite guts him. Yeah. And as you pull your blade away, give me a perception roll.
Not a fan of these perception rolls of yours, Casey.
Sorry, what was that?
Not a fan of these perception rolls of yours.
Well, you're good at them.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I'm a fan of them.
Okay. And you're using a light bringer, aren't you?
Yeah.
I planned for that because they knew you had one. I forgot. As you pull your blade away, the first thing you do notice is again the black smoke starts rising up from his wounds as he falls.
Yeah.
But you notice a subtle change in the light of the room, and you look down and you realize that your blade that was glowing with white energy is now glowing with a grayish black tinged light.
Does it smell bad?
Yes.
Is that your first?
Yeah, it's
Well,
actually
he can
it's,
smell. He can smell evil magic.
I can
Alright,
smell
yeah.
evil magic. So if it's
Okay.
like, why do you think our party member stinks all the time?
Just out of context, that
That is
question just
not
makes
evil
sense to me.
magic, Sebastian. That is not evil magic, sir.
That is normal Golgari, thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, exactly. Anyhow, So it stinks, yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
yes.
I'm gonna try and figure out what this was. Why the hell does my blade turn like that? So we're gonna try this one. Just need to see if I can figure out why. If I've read some obscure text or seen something.
With a 24, yes, you know exactly what that's done. Whatever they have done to themselves, whatever they have bound themselves to, this death energy is feeding something. The wings, they said.
Okay.
Whatever they've bound themselves to, your blade is now bound to it. And anything that your blade slays while it's like this will feed that same source.
Oh,
Oh.
nay.
Great.
I mean,
And
that's Swedish for no.
This is unfair.
I'm assuming that also happened to Howry's short sword.
Yep, that's what he was using. Oh yeah, because she killed one as well. Yeah,
Yep.
And the mace as well. I
Morningstar,
remembered to
yeah.
say it on the mace, but Morningstar. Sorry, yeah. But yeah, any of the weapons that have killed these things after the black smoke started, yes.
This is bollocks. This sword cost me like a bit too much. Anyhow, I'm gonna complain about the cost while we do this.
All right. Nikolai is going to
Yep.
is going to look back at the Efreet and go, "There going to be a body left after I do this?"
Doubtful.
Fantastic. How does this work?
Offer your life to me, and it will be gone. Fuel for the lives of the others.
Dovan's gonna look at Nikolai and go, "Are you fucking stupid?" Nikolai's gonna look, "Hey, you saved my life once. Fair trade." He goes, "What do I need to do?"
I mean, he's just said, just make the offer. He just has to verbally make the offer.
He goes, "Offer's made. Do what you got to do."
And as he does that, the Jin or the Efreet snaps his fingers, still bound in these kind of black smoke chains, and you watch as Nikolai explodes in a red mist, basically. And as he does, the red mist coalesces into red smoke and flies towards the Efreet. And you watch as that red smoke mixes with the black chains, and they look much less substantial than they did a moment ago. If you were to guess, you'd probably say they look somewhere between a third and a half reduced.
Dovan's gonna turn to Howry, look at Molotov, and go, "Knock him out." So Howry's gonna go over here,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to try to knock out Molotov. So
Let me look up where he is on the chart now. And actually, Zedric, because you're actually in position to see it now, Zedric, roll me perception. That does hit.
that one I'm assuming is a miss.
That's certainly a miss, yes.
Was the 22 enough to knock him out?
It was not.
Dovin's going to go over and attempt to knock him out with his shillelagh quarterstaff.
Okay. Oh. 7. He is still standing. Zedric, Madman, are you there?
Yeah.
Cameras keep cutting off. I don't know if it's my connection or what.
I think it's your connection.
I'm not running a camera tonight because I look like absolute shit and feel like shit. So
I mean, that's.
So what's different than normal?
it's worse than normal. It's like I look like somebody
Oh,
ran
damn.
a horse over me.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Zedric, did you hear roll perception?
I did not hear that. Sorry. I was trying to figure out what the fuck can I do to kill these guys.
Don't. No, like, you heard Dovin yell, just knock him out.
Yeah. But
And
I'm
roll
thinking
again
if
because
I
you do have.
Oh,
It was
sorry.
with advantage. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking more. I want to cut his arm off, which his emissium apparatus is connected to. That's my thinking. Like, not actually killing him, but rather up here.
You notice, and this is kind of a byproduct of when you reached over and snuffed out your gauntlet like that. The canisters on his back that were previously filled with this blue glowing misium
Mm-hmm.
are the misium within them has turned almost completely black at this point.
That's not good.
You'd say they're 90 to 95% black.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That guy needs to roll a save. Okay. That's more black smoke. And now Molotov is up. He's not very happy with where he is right now. Let me just consult this. Okay, so he's at stage 4 now.
That's
Which
promising.
means he has. Okay, at stage 4, he can do a few neat things now.
Sure he can, but first he's got to roll a Constitution save.
This is true. Or he can use one of his actions to ignore that save. Or
He's
automatically
not
succeed it, rather.
legendary resistances.
He does now. And he has multiple actions now as well because of it. You watch as he misty steps to there. And then Misty steps to there. Burned his 2 bonus actions. And then he is going to. Yeah, fuck if he's burning that. He's dropping a globe around himself.
Uh-huh. Shit.
Yep.
Can I, is that within 60 feet? It is not. It's within 65 feet. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, never mind.
Oh no, that's not right.
I was really hoping he would just stay put in that square.
Funny that he
Yeah.
wouldn't do what you wanted him to do.
Yeah.
I think that's very inconsiderate of him.
Yeah, I think so. It's
Yeah.
rude, actually.
Yeah. We should go teach him a lesson. Like talk
Yeah.
to his mom or something.
Yeah, I know.
More black smoke. At which point the Efreet shouts out, "More! I need more!"
Sounds like a fucking demon.
He needs to roll now. Shit, he made it. Zedric, you're up.
Don't worry,
Well,
guys. I'm not sacrificing another follower.
Anders, you piece of shit. You're good for nothing. Piece of shit. Come on. Do something in your life that's worth something.
Let him kill you. That's worth something.
Yeah, and that dash action over there. Come on, Anders. No one likes you anyway. Do the world a favor.
Ow.
That's a good way to moralize. Or to give it.
That's a great way to ask somebody to lay down their life.
And how
No
about
one
this?
likes you anyway. Just go die.
I will roll a persuasion for Cedric and then roll a wisdom saving throw for Anders.
How did I see this coming?
With a natural one, you do not convince him to kill himself. Even with a 2, that beats a natural 1.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So Anders stands up tall and says, "You know what? My life has value. I mean something." And then he will run forward, and then I guess he will try to grapple him.
Okay.
That's an athletics check, right?
It is.
Thank you.
When his sheet loads.
Like the one time.
Again, at least your follower is doing something. Villains are literally just standing there. They have not moved.
What the fuck? Kim,
I
why?
haven't. I forgot about them. So
Son
For
of a...
fucking 4 rounds? What the
You have
fuck are you
3
So
doing?
I did my turn. I was so interested
Jesus
in the
Christ.
black blade thing, so I completely forgot about them.
Yeah, but the previous rounds, man.
This is round 6.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Whatever he rolls here, he has a +4
Okay.
when it finally rolls.
Come on.
Come on. Bloody hell. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he just bats him away with his black glowing arm.
I really tried, Cedric. I'm sorry. Rick.
Yeah, he literally just
From
backhands him.
And Rick kinda stands up a little bit tall, pushes Cedric aside, like, I will fucking end you. And then he will shoot at Molkov.
Can we please not kill?
I know, but I'm saying.
That's a miss.
And then Cedric,
He fires the crossbow, and Molotov again, using that black hand, just reaches out and just grabs the bolt out of the air and snaps it.
I will run up to Molkov because I still have 10 movement. And use action to shock and grasp that Mysium apparatus. Specifically. And because it's metal, it's advantage on the attack. Unless if it is a Mysium apparatus, does that count as metal?
You would assume it does, yes.
Okay. Fuck you, attack. But I will use my bardic inspiration. Okay, that's the last bardic inspiration that Anders has, so I hope that the 17 hits.
It does not.
Well, fuck Anders. Styx will jump up on the back of Molotov and try to disconnect the tubes, like with pliers.
Okay. That's going to be a contested roll.
Okay.
Because he's not just going to let you do that.
What? But they're only pliers.
That's going to be roll his tinkering, but use his dexterity modifier instead of his normal modifier.
Good oak. Come on, big guy. I'm gonna snap your tubes.
Ooh, you managed to get one of them.
Hehe.
Okay, so he manages to grab with his pliers and pull one of the tubes connecting one of the two canisters loose.
I got it, boss. I got it. Now I gotta drink it.
As he does that, a spray of black tar mysium sprays out of the tube and hits him. How much damage does that do? Let me find it. And does 22 damage to his face.
Boss, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Wolfheim. Turns to dust and scatters away.
So it's go, no.
It's going to be the Spider-Man moment in a second here.
I never told him how I felt, how proud I was of him. How he was like a green son of.
Damn it, he makes a save. Malgar, you're up.
Yep. So, after picking up the box, I'm just going to use bonus action to dash over there. And then I'm running over here. So
Are you gonna try and dump the Efreet in the box?
I'm shouting to Cereza, pull this box up to the Efreet, and I'm throwing the box over to. Or wait, let's see. I can have one more. Yeah.
You want to throw the Efreet in the box?
Yeah, well, if we can't get the Molotov in it, we might as well try and pull the Efreet into it. He might enjoy it better anyway. Yeah, so I'm throwing it so it lands somewhere around here or something.
Okay. Roll me a athletics roll.
All right. Yeah, quick question, by the way. How heavy is that
Mhm.
box? Is it-
Not very heavy, probably 10, 15 pounds.
All right.
So you throw it and you get fairly close to target and it lands there.
So then Ceresia is going to use Mage Hand to grab the box and just
Mage chance 5 pounds.
Yeah.
10 pounds.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they changed it for 5th edition. It's 10
Oh.
now because they mixed it with Tensor's floating disk.
Ah, okay.
So she's going to use Mage Hand and pull it up to where the Efreet is one of his hands and just pull the box up to his hand and
Well,
Or
he's
maneuver it.
currently in the air.
Yeah. How high is the? How tall is it up to the ceiling?
He's probably 8 to 10 feet off the ground, where his lower half is.
All right. Well,
The ceiling's 20 odd feet,
so she's moving up a bit.
and yeah, he's about 12 feet tall. So yeah.
Okay. Because it has a 30-foot range on Mage Hand. So I'm going to pull the box up to his
Since
hand.
it is fairly close to weight, you can get it to there. Okay. Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm pulling it up to where his hand is, and then I'm shouting out, "Move into the box if you can." And that's my turn.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm not omniscient.
More black smoke from another corpse. Damn it, none from that one.
Just releasing
Velen, you're
Efreet
up.
onto Amonkhet.
They
They've
have
got a
worse
lot of them.
problems.
Yeah.
So
I figured it would be a better place for him to be. Anyway. If it works, that is.
Kim?
Velen,
you're muted again, Kim.
Yeah, I'm muted again. Hi. So,
hold on just a second, guys.
hmm.
I have watermelon.
So what do you think? Kill somebody with this blade or don't kill anybody with this
Don't
blade?
kill anybody.
See, it's more fun when you can't see my facial expression because my camera's off.
Just do
Well-
as I do. Start ripping apart that mission apparatus.
Yeah, I think so.
He can't do
I
shit if he
think-
can't use that.
I think I'm gonna have Hallery help Malgar with his idea. Because she can use her dash. She can use her cutting action dash to get to the box.
Yeah.
And that's within 5 feet. She could try to dunk the genie into it, or at least get it underneath him so he could drop down into it.
I just wonder if the lamp has any curse on it or something like that you can just read out and recapture him.
Oh, you mean like... I see you. I see you. You accidentally released your genie. Would you like to recapture him?
Yeah.
Would you like help with that?
I was originally planning to just try and sneak up to Malta with the box and just pull it over his head while invisible. Just there you go.
I have a feeling he has a way to get from Amonkhet here.
Yeah, probably.
Because if he has a box that leads to Amonkhet, because this was his originally.
Yeah. At least we might be able to stop the the chanting, the binding. I mean, because I assume it probably wouldn't surpass or work over planar boundaries.
Oh, I doubt it would work between the Great Dark. Not the Great Dark. What the fuck is it called?
By the way, I think you told us before, but Amonkhet, was that another plane?
Yeah, it's basically ancient Egypt.
Okay. But then he's a planeswalker
Point eternity.
in our eyes.
Well, Nicol Bolas is a planeswalker, but Nicol Bolas also had a way to transport things across planes. So.
Damn it, my fucking awesome follower died.
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
Wait, where are you? Standing, you're in the shades in here, aren't you?
No?
Can't fucking see you. Where's
Um,
the
In middle.
I am really blind. Oh, there, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, it's that the apparatus. Sorry, I've been half paying attention.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. I've been listening, not really looking.
I'm sure the Ifrit will have a lot of fun on Amonkhet.
Yeah. Probably his home plane.
No.
Maybe not.
It's like a whole
If
new
it's a
world.
genie, it would probably either be Tarkir or whatever the fuck Arabian Nights was set in.
Alibaba? No, shit.
No, there was a
Fuck.
set called Arabian Nights.
All right.
Marketing, setting, and storylines.
All right. Be right back.
Rabia, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Which Rabia is a plane of 1,000 mini planes. It's also Rabia is where we get the Rabia scale from,
Mm.
which is it's planes that we will probably never see again.
Sorry about that. Our smallest dog had taken the dishcloth and run up the garden with it. But on the plus side, I came back with a cookie.
Nice. Oh, boo. I'm looking at the
cooking.
Rabia scale. Did you bring it
What
back
about-
with you from your trip?
No, actually, Jordan and I made these on the weekend.
Nice.
Marcadia is ranked number 9 on the Rabia scale.
Are you surprised?
I liked Marcadian masks.
Yeah,
That-
but are you surprised that we're not going back to it?
I mean, I guess. Ravnica, Innistrad, and Dominaria are all ranked 1. Zendikar is
Well,
ranked
yeah,
2.
obviously. I liked Zendikar.
Kamigawa is ranked 7. That's sad.
Kamigawa was a little, yeah.
Kamigawa had potential,
It had
and I
issues.
really did like the story.
It had potential, but it also had issues.
Yeah, it was horribly unbalanced, and the whole spliced arcane and spirits were a problem. But
The mechanics they had in that set were not great either.
they were very, very isolated to that block.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Velen, go.
Hi. So I'm gonna run down to our little mage friend. Down here. Somewhere. Let's say there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna rip
Stab him with your sword?
uh-huh. No, so I have other opportunities. So I'm gonna stab him,
With your
But-
sword?
but with my javelin, I guess. Yeah, javelin. So I'm gonna do.
You have a perfectly good sword and you're going to poke him with a stick.
Yes, it's a perfectly good sword on a normal day.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
You forgot, I still hurt.
That second one misses.
No, because we have two people that is actually flanking him. Three people, sorry. So we are getting advantage on this. So that should be a hit.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay, then. Shit.
Pum pum pum. Belly
He's
just
gonna
comes in
pull
there,
out-
hits it like a fucking hammer.
Yeah, I might have asked for some strength. That's the thing. That's what does it. I know. Yeah.
He doesn't even have any allies left, does he?
Nope.
Hmm. Crap.
Did you get 26 strength? Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Shit.
god. Yeah.
I'm beefy. That's the
Yeah.
best word I can use.
That's a +8 modifier.
Yeah, +8 modifier. Yeah. It's just ridiculous when you look at some of the rolls I do now, because it's like 8 modifier plus 3 proficiency. That's like 11 to hit just with anything. You can,
Yeah.
doesn't matter what it is.
There's nothing. There's nothing he can do to prevent this triggering. Crap.
Hey, Velen, I want to point out that you're right next to a Mizium tank that's spewing Mizium. I'm quite sure your PTSD is kicking in hardcore there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't think about this.
It is spraying black Mizium at the area.
Oh, I might be running soon. I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna roll wisdom save after this. I think.
Okay, you stab at him, and you watch as the first javelin plunges into his side. And as it does, you watch look up at you in shock and whisper, "What have you done?" And you watch as he vanishes, as he literally becomes black smoke and vanishes.
Guys, we did it.
And all four of you that are there around him,
There's
roll me a dex save with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll start with Anders because fuck him.
If I normally have advantage, just normaling it out. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, it's a wash.
And then I'll roll Cedric.
Do you not have a character sheet for Anders?
Yes, I do.
Then why are you rolling off of Zedrix?
I did.
No, it still puts in your name
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
even when you're rolling from your NPCs. That's why he's giving them the names.
Oh, okay.
Even if you click it on the NPC sheet, because your game name is whatever, that's what
Fair.
it puts there.
Oh yeah, I could click ass and just put Anders there.
Yes, you could do that as well, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think of that. I'll do that next time. Oh yeah, shit, sticks! No, not sticks! No!
Yep.
Sticks mattered.
And then, yeah.
Hang on. Okay, I guess.
We should throw sticks in the water and then we can ask him, do you like fish sticks?
I guess I gotta kill Malgar now.
Yeah.
Glad I don't have a
Luckily,
river
though,
nearby. I'm really glad I don't have a river by, because if we threw him in there, he'd be the river Styx.
Yeah. I
Fuck you
know.
guys.
You have no meta punishers.
I'm sure you guys thought of that session
Ow.
0 and just been holding on that to that for
I
so
have
long.
been, actually.
okay. So, Zedric, you take half. Everyone else,
This is
Take-
13.
uh-huh.
What was? Is it save
Oh.
greater than 13?
the save was 16.
Oh, I didn't see that, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone takes 4. Zedric takes half. And he is gone. Dovin, you're up.
Dovin looks at Howard and goes, remember when we used to catch Goliath Harbor? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Do that with the box and the big guy. She looks confused and she's like, oh. So she's going to use her cunning action to dash, which will bring her to the square that the box is in. She's going to grab the box and attempt to quickly scoop the Ifrit into it.
Okay.
That's basically what Cerezia is already trying to do with her mage hand.
Yeah, Dovin realized
Yeah.
that, which is why.
So, giving the mage hand a little bit of extra help, you manage to get the box up and basically grab the Ifrit into it. And you watch as the Ifrit vanishes.
Fuck. We just fixed it though.
And as he does, you watch as the box starts to kind of once he starts to go through it, the box almost looks like it's starting to pull him through. And as it pulls, the black chains that are on his wrists break free. And as you watch him get pulled into the box, this black smoke settles itself around the box.
Okay.
Maybe it's not interplanar.
Yeah, I should hope not, because
That's what
that's
we
a
were hoping
really
for.
high level stuff.
And that's going to be the end of combat. As
And
the
my
box
combat music
basically falls
just
to the
stopped,
ground.
so that was...
As the box falls to the ground, shrouded in this black energy.
All right. I suppose good work, everyone. I'm still invisible, so you can just hear my voice from somewhere around this area.
Dovin's going to go over and cast Cure Wounds on Styx.
Hey.
And you do notice as you start looking around, all of the bodies that were emitting black smoke have basically just melted away.
There you go, Styx. There's 13 hit points.
Thanks.
I'm
Fuck, I-
not entirely sure how I got back here, but I assume Velen used a wish of some kind.
No, I died. I think I'm right back now. So.
Dovin looks at Malgar and goes, he used the
Are
last two.
you a ghost?
Oh
Alright.
shit! I might be. Here, quick, Six.
Yeah.
Bring out the ghost kit.
Dovin walks up to Zedric and smacks him in the head. Nope. You're alive.
Hey, ghost has feeling, bitch.
All right, so I was a bit desperate earlier in the combat, and I jumped into the box, and it led me to some sort of I don't know. It wasn't on Ravnica, I can tell you that much. It was filled with sand everywhere, as far as the eye could see, and
Oh,
that
right.
was all I could see.
Sand
Okay,
and
pocket
heat,
dimension.
basically.
Do I have a rough idea, Casey, or none at all?
Could have been a pocket dimension.
Yeah, it could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the sand and heat. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay,
Yeah.
good point.
Dovin
Good
looks
point.
at Velen and goes, "Can you break that box?"
I can give it a try.
All right.
I will also mention that when the bodies dissolved and the smoke faded, it faded from all of the weapons except the Lightbringer.
Of course.
why?
The Lightbringer's light is still
Why?
darkened.
Casey, why do you hate me? It's just a +1 sword, really, with a blind effect on it. And
Well-
that is a bit glowy. That's pretty much it.
It has
Hey,
to do with what powers they were channeling.
hey, you shouldn't complain. You had a magic weapon and 26 strength.
I feel it's a fair balance.
I don't have. Well, yeah, I have one magic item.
I had one magic item, which is now useless.
Well,
while
it'll-
while Velen's trying to sort out the box, Dovin and Howery are gonna go over to where Nikolai exploded, and they're gonna go through what they need to go through.
all right, so
Yeah.
Ceresia's going over. What the hell was that guy thinking? He was just-
What the fuck is all of this is happening? And what is everyone doing here? And who's that guy? And where's that guy? And why is on everyone like puddles now? And I just want to sit down
As
and
everyone
And
is
Malgar,
Malgar,
yelling,
where are we? Can I
as
ask this?
everyone is yelling
place
and
stinks.
screaming,
Yeah.
as everyone is yelling and screaming, Dovin just yells at the top of his lungs, "Shut up!" It's the first time anybody has heard Dovin yell, because he normally tries to stay as composed as possible, and it is literally the most terrifying fucking sound in existence.
instead
Well-
of just hugging sticks at this point, like
Jeez, relax, old man. What's going on here?
I'm just gonna sit down in a corner, and you'll see me speak to this guy there.
So, is anyone still wounded?
If there's the one thing, he's kind of looking at you going, I don't know why I'm here, but you realize you're in a lot of trouble, right?
Cure wounds at level 1 on Hallery.
Sorry, did you guys catch the last thing I said there? Or did it cut out?
Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble.
What? Sorry, what did you say? I
a
didn't.
lot of trouble.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
ally
No,
that-
Casey,
yeah.
Casey, this is the conversation that we whispered about earlier. I'm gonna have with him about what's going on. Remember?
He's
Did he?
saying that as you walk up before you start that conversation.
Yeah, okay,
But did he say that directly to Velen or to like all of us?
To Velen. Directly to Velen.
So, because I don't know who these guys are either. So. Well,
So, Dolan, what the fuck happened?
He did exactly what I thought he was going to do, and I really wish he hadn't.
No, he wished.
Dovin just turns and stares at Zedric.
Well, it's not wrong.
Like, it literally looks like pure unsettled rage on his face at this point in time. So, like, Zedric can tell he done fucked up at that point.
Okay.
well,
Keep on
let's-
hugging sticks. Like,
let's just gather our senses a bit here and figure out what's going on. Because as of right now, it looked to me like that Molotov. I don't know if it was a doppelganger or not. It looked like it because he shifted into that form. I snuck up behind them just before the combat started, and So he's vanished, and the Efreet is probably on that same plane where I was transported to. Which I should hope means he's out of our hands, at least for a while. And, well, I don't know how he was freed, but if that was due to your wish, Velen, then I suppose the least bit of gratitude he could show is to leave us alone. So, where do we go from here? It seems like the Guild Pact has been compromised, to say the least.
What gave you that idea?
Well, the 8
From one of
necessary
the
turning
random
into
NPCs
doppelgangers?
around, one of the random NPCs around would have to have that response.
That would probably be Howery.
So as we finish our conversation, I mean, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna give Dovin a stare look, because I know what he's thinking. I'm literally just gonna say there was nothing but one choice.
I don't blame you.
I can't have my friends die, even if I don't like it.
Looking at the pile of ashes in the corner.
I will say this. That's a decision for them to make. But I don't blame you. I don't blame you for pulling everyone here. I think that was the wish you should have made in the first place.
What's the wish I
But
tried to make?
Well, I, for one, am grateful to you, Velen, for at least bringing me back, and you did tip the scales in our favor.
I'm gonna go touch him on the shoulder.
Was that
You still haven't forgotten about the rope and the stairs, have you?
I'll look at him. I will never forget.
Dovin is going to pick up Nikolai's Morningstar.
Hmm?
And you go, hey, Velen, catch. You would rather it be used to help people than just sit around and not do anything.
Yeah, well, and I appreciate saving my life and all. That's that's a cool dude thing to do. So keep on doing that, cool dude.
So. All right.
And Anders, I'm really sad that you didn't die. I was really rooting for that, but here you are, living, breathing.
So are you guys
You turn
friends,
around
or-
to say that. You turn around to say that to Anders,
Yeah.
and you don't see him there.
Yeah. Where?
Yeah, he's already had plenty of time to sneak off.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, this is a double ganger. Like,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's no one around. I'm out
Everyone.
of the game.
So I'm gonna go. Everyone, I need to introduce you to someone.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. I suppose
Before we travel anywhere, this is Calum. And what you don't know about Kalen is that he saved my bacon more times than I care to count. He also happens to be an Azorius executor and sits very high among the lawmakers. And I believe that he can help us in a sticky position.
Right. So he's not gonna arrest us?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at Caleb. Well, that's up to him, I guess, at this point.
Why would you arrest
Can it be up to us?
Caleb kind of looks at you and he says, "It's my job to argue cases in the courts, not to bring people to them. I will say, though, that it would be a lot easier to argue your case if you had some evidence of this corruption I've heard mentioned."
Only a pools of pool. Like pool. Oh.
Well, what
Dovin's gonna look
evidence-
Dovin's gonna look at Caleb and go, well, we don't have any evidence of the Guild Pact infiltration, but we do have evidence of what we were supposed to be doing when we were hired by these people.
Yeah. And we do have our testimony. That's more or less it. And the box there. Still. With the smoke.
Right. We can kind of present the things that we're gonna present to these guys who were totally not really. Fuck, I mean, they changed faces and everything. It was fucking scary.
All of the evidence that you had given to Ven
Uh-huh.
is gone.
Well,
You look around and none of the corpses have it, or none of the pools have it near them.
And I'm sure there's somewhere around here if you just keep on looking and hoping.
Zedric, get the cookbook.
I have it right here. I never left my person.
Yeah. So we have the cookbook, whatever it might be good for, and we have the box, and we have our testimony and memories. And it should be a simple matter to ascertain the truth of our testimony, if that's the question.
Zedric was wrong.
Well, here was the thing. What's the second part that I never told you guys? Funny thing. Like, I mean, you guys gonna find this funny?
She did not take your memories of decoding the cookbook.
No. I just actually, it's like the like I have one part, but Ifrit kinda has the other part
Why does he have the other part?
because he kinda has it until he was free, and I thought, well, that's gonna happen eventually, and it did. We just never had an exchange of information before that happened.
Dovin's going to walk up to Zedric.
Sorry, my missus
He's
started coughing like mad. I had to run for a second. What did I
You
miss?
see Dovin like pull his hand back, like he's about to slug Zedric square in the jaw.
What did I miss?
Kim, what you missed was that it was pointed out that Zedric had information that would fix all of this.
No, fuck you. It's your fault.
And then Zedric revealed that actually he has half of the information, and the other half of the information the Ifrit had and was going to give him, but never got a chance to.
Oh God, you! Oh.
So right now, Dovin is standing right next to Zedric, about to slug him. And
Okay, well, just so you had a deal with this Efreet?
Well, you call it a deal. I was more like, when this opportunity happens, this will happen, and like I had this like he told he. All right, so here's the thing, and he takes out the cookbook, and he starts ripping out pages, and like when they're like all interlined, it's like they kind of the lines start matching and like start spelling shit out. And it will say, wings of the world heed your call, but of one the wings that ensure the shadows. All knees must bend, though all knees must not break. In such, trust without trust, follow without following, and know without learning. Through this, you will find your answer. I'll post it in chat. and then he will say, right, so basically, I don't know what that means.
No.
But I know that two things know. It's the Ifrit knows and Misette knows.
Can I do a, let's see, because I have this skill now, eye for detail. Because, so I'm trying, I want to use, to do an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues based on what he said.
I want to point out that the entire time we're trying to figure this out, Dovin is still standing there.
Yeah, yeah, and Cedric is like, he has a gun to his head. Like, all right, yes, it's like it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense.
So,
but then it doesn't.
Anyhow, for my followers, I'm gonna shake Jürgen's hand, and I'm gonna tell Kalen that, look, I don't want you implicated here, so we will bring the evidence to you if you can help me in the courts.
So,
And he basically says, as soon as you have evidence, he'll fight your case.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
he needs evidence to do it.
Yeah.
I want to use that bonus action to just do an investigation check on
Yeah.
the when he tells us about whatever it was in the books.
Okay.
If I can sort of piece out any clues from it.
Jovin's gonna go walk into his shed. And he's gonna
With that
Oh.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
With that investigation roll, you are able to confirm that what Zedric is showing you in the cookbook does certainly make out that message. It is certainly a very slightly different text style on those words that definitely agrees with the fact that that is actually a hidden message. He hasn't just picked things out of thin air, but it does not reveal the answer to whatever that statement means.
No.
Right.
But you are able to confirm that it is certainly not just Zedric being out of his mind.
Okay.
For once.
So, what we need to do now, at least in my view, is to figure out if there is someone left at the Guild Pact that actually can be trusted. And I do have the ability to figure out if there are doppelgangers within a certain distance. I won't be able to figure out how many there are or where they are, but only if they are there. So we can potentially try to use that to at least find someone who might be affiliated with the Guild Pacts and not be a doppelganger. Hopefully.
It's just doppelgangers all the way down.
Well, who knows how long they've been conspiring on this. Any input, ideas?
Right, I don't know. I mean, I just want to talk to the fucking Never Miss It. That would be great.
Well,
Or maybe if we could somehow contact the Ifrit, like, could we just put our heads into the box and shout, hey, we kind of saved your ass. And we had a deal, motherfucker. Okay,
you're
maybe
free
not
to
insult
jump
him.
into the box if you want to.
No, just my head.
I won't stop you.
Will my fucking head come off if I put my head in there?
I don't know.
Let's try.
Malgar, you do know from whenever you actually entered the box that as soon as you put part of you through it,
Yep.
it almost feels like a vacuum pulling you the rest of the way through.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't advise doing that, Cedric. But you've never been one to take advice, so do what you want.
Oh my god.
At this moment, you guys would see a stool just fly out Dovin's front window.
Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, I decided that on my own, and totally no one threatened me to do it. I'm just gonna sit here and think about what I did not do.
Dovin comes back out, picks up the stool, knocks the glass off of it, sits down. So we have to go find more evidence, but we can't go topside.
Well, I can. And I guess some of your friends here can as well.
However, goes, I can't go topside.
Why not?
She points at the box.
Oh yeah, she's the one who got it. Oh, yeah.
She was halfway around Ravnica when she got pulled back.
I thought that was the other guy, that Nato.
No, that was not Nikolai.
Oh, Nikolai, yeah.
No, that was Hallery. She's like, I've been running for days, and now I'm back where I started.
Right.
Um,
So
I don't want to give up on this whole message thing. Maybe we can somehow find a way to contact the Ifrit. Do you think that's possible?
Anything is possible if you have the interdimensional communicator. You make one.
so okay, I'll go see
Mason's
what I
mind.
can figure out
Phone through it.
if there are someone trustworthy that we can confess to basically what's been going on. And
Yeah.
unless you have any protests, I'll just leave the box here with you guys. Do what you want with it.
Yeah, maybe we can try to figure out using it to somehow tune in to it and try to understand how to communicate with the other world. Oh shit!
Yep.
I know a way of communicating, and he rips out one of the other pages of the cookbook, and writes a message saying, "Hey, this is Cedric.
You're just
I
gonna
enjoyed
drop
our talk.
Fuck you.
I mean, I've been told not to insult you." Because that's not apparently how you ask for favors. I find those dipshits advice weird, but alright. So fancy face McFace face. Um, I would like you to pay up on your deal and tell me the thing that you told me to tell about the thing that you wrote me about the thing. You know, the thing that you told me when I was in the red thing with the pillows, and then the thing, and then he will underline thing 6 times, and then say love Cedric, and kind of throw it through the box.
You go to touch the box.
Yeah.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Yeah, I was going to say because it's still surrounded by the smoke. We
Constitution 7.
You take 4 damage,
Mhm.
and your permanent hit points are reduced by 4.
What the fuck? Okay.
Dovin looks at Cedric and goes, "Now, this is why I'd say don't touch the Izzet stuff."
Do you want me to try and destroy it or not?
Shit, that hurt my soul.
Quite literally, yes.
Yeah.
You went to touch the box to open it, as you know the trick to do now. And as your hand went into the smoke, you watched as the flesh on your arm started to turn gray for a moment, and you just felt some of your life force drain out through your fingertips as you kind of pulled back.
You know what the solution to this is? It's using tongs instead of hands.
So that the smoke, does it seem like it's sort of drawn to the box?
No, the box is closed. After the Ifrit went through it and this hit it, the box closed, and the smoke enveloped it.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
So
it's just waiting for it to come back. Like it's there waiting.
Ceresia wants to use Mage Hand and try and dip the box into the river or into the water
Why?
from a distance.
She goes to lift the box with the mage hand, and you watch as this kind of ghostly hand touches the box, and then you watch as the hand kind of withers and vanishes.
Dovin looks at the box and goes, "Fantastic. Velen, destroy it, please." And he's gonna walk over to Sahalari and go, here, we're at 11, and I hand her the identification papers I had made.
Okay. And she kind of looks at them and nods and goes, I'd like to stay and help, but I don't think I'm going to.
Don't go hiding, because if I need to get in touch with you for a myriad of reasons, I would really like to have my best friend around.
Well, I am going to hide, but
Don't make it impossible for me to find you this time.
I'll do it somewhere where you can find me.
Appreciated.
Why don't all of you just stay here for the meantime?
Dovin turns and looks at Malgar and goes, because I'm abandoning this place.
Fair enough.
If
Well,
Ben-
we
if
need
Ben
to.
ha- Sorry, go ahead.
We need to have a place where we can gather. Because I'm basically the only one of us who's able to go topside. And
I'll see what I can do down here, but this place isn't a good enough place anymore. If the other Vens know, if there are more of him, more of that group, they're gonna know they came here.
Right. Maybe we can
And
go
right
to
now-
your troll friend.
Well, we have another problem too, and that is, and then Dovin's like, "Fuck, I can't abandon this place because you can't move the fucking box."
well,
Sticks! I'm telling you. We have... Oh, not you sticks. But also, yes, you sticks. You have tongs. Like big tongs.
He pulls out a set of tongs.
All right,
Dovin
well,
looks at Zedric and goes, if the box rusts those away, you owe me 50 gold.
Sorry, say again. I didn't.
If the box rusts those away, you owe me 50 gold.
Hang on, let me just check. Sticks, like what I can pull together. Or yes, right. Let's make this happen, Sticks. Can I just do something with these first? And Sticks he's a fucking artificer. He can enchant shit. He has magic tinkering. He can imbue
Batman
it
was
with
not expecting me to do that.
no, no, I gotta do it. He has some like he can infuse magical properties into items. Can he make
Plus
these?
one tongs.
Yes, I want to make +1 tongs. Yes.
Making
Okay.
+1 tongs.
Yeah, I mean I'm sure he has the ability to do that.
as long as
Wait.
it's not a +1 thong.
No, that's for after work, all right.
Sticks
So
does in his own downtime is his own business.
yeah, so using the tongs like it's a nuclear material, like what happens?
Nothing.
Lifts us up.
It's quite cumbersome to move because you're trying to lift a box. I mean, if you try to pick up 15 pounds in a grabber, it's not easy to move.
Yeah.
But you are able to move it short distance.
And he
Gotta say,
because he has
wasn't
eight
expecting.
eight strength, he kind of does it in appears like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of dragging it along 5 feet at a time.
Yeah, like moving slowly.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if maybe something of undeath could carry that without a problem?
Yeah, make a roll.
I mean, worst case scenario, zombie dies again. Don't just try it out.
No worries, I can kill the zombie.
Please stop! Don't do this. If we need to move the box,
You know that spell was powered by death energy.
so something of undeath should be able to move it then.
Well, it will not destroy something of undeath, but there's an equal chance that it will be able to move it, or it will just be absorbed by it and make it more powerful.
Fair enough.
So what do you do? Do you?
Who are you going to kill to make a zombie?
Well, the Golgari has body markets.
Okay.
True.
So
Who
like,
wants to go shopping for a body?
guys, this is very heavy. Could we just get a crate? this is, this
I
is.
kind of want to try and destroy the box though.
I mean, we might need it for something. I don't know. It's cool. It's smoky.
Guys, I just had an idea. Well, if these guys were supposed to take our place, it would be potentially possible for us to pose as them taking our place, so we could counter-infiltrate.
How? Oh, that would be cool. But how would that work?
Well,
Like,
that's
do
the
we
hard
just go
part.
topside and say, "Hey, we are totally us"?
That wouldn't work.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
We know nothing about them when they're not in our form, and if we're walking around as ourselves or them in our form, and we don't act proper, it's going to draw attention.
Mm.
What do I know about doppelgangers? Do they have mental abilities?
Roll me Arcana. What you know is there are many different kinds of shapeshifters, doppelgangers, copycat things, um, and that some of them have mental abilities and some do not.
Dovin's going to turn towards Velen's Azorius friend and go, you should know that while we don't have the evidence anymore, there are victims of a crime currently stuck in an extraplanar dimension at the Izzet College. One of the professors was mutating them. If you can get them out, you have evidence. You have the evidence that we had, basically.
Yeah. There was one of the rooms where there was supposed to be
I'll see what I can do.
There was an Azorius investigator too who went missing there.
Yeah, right. So there should be a
Yeah,
missing person report.
don't go into that room.
Yeah, just take the dollhouse
Alone.
and the thing triggering it, which we would describe, and take it somewhere safe. Then send in some morons that you don't care if they die. They can investigate, and we'll see if they get out.
Dovin looks at him and goes, "Do you want me to write down the best possible way so you don't get yourself and others killed, or the people that are going in
Yes,
killed?"
please.
All right. So Dovin's going to explain like everything about the whole don't touch the doors, knock first, tell them that I sent them. He's going to give them the names of the mimics that they can be trusted because I'm the one sending them. I let them know about the whole time dilation. Mm-hmm. So bring food for the mimics. To watch out for Karen because of the effect of the window. About the golems and about what has happened to these people, that the foreman at the boiler works did this to these people, these students of the academy, and turned them into these things, and they have no memory of it, but they do have memory of working for the foreman.
And where's the foreman now? He's been missing from what I understand.
Oh, well, you know, he was, I don't know why I'm talking like this. I mean,
Dovin looks at Velen.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? I'm gonna go like what?
I mean, I'm just saying it's only fair if you tell them.
I'm thinking.
I love this.
I'm gonna still look like.
Dovin looks at him and goes, plausible deniability.
Sounds like a good plan.
he kind of nods and says, "Okay, I won't ask again."
All right, I'm going to head up topside and see if I can locate some trustworthy guild pact members. And before I go, I'm just going to whisper to Theresia that she should head back to the guild, to the Simic, and just let them know that doppelgangers have infiltrated the guild pact.
And she says that she will.
And in the meantime, we'll be moving that box into a bigger box that we can, like a crate, so we can move the crate around. And the moment we kind of hutch the lid on top of it, Seti goes, "Well, shit! Now we can't lift it at all." But, didn't help. Did not help at all. Whose idea was the sticks?
What's my idea? I'm super small, man.
Like shit. Velen, was it you? I mean,
Yeah, you do quickly find that you can move it with the tongs, but you can't activate it with them.
yeah. No. But we need to move out of here anyhow.
Mm-hmm. Pear, have
Yep.
Malgar make me an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. That is nice.
Just a second.
Oh shit, that's a lot of typing.
There is one other thing Dovin
One.
is also going to do. So when you're done.
Right. Pear, I've just sent you a message on Skype with what you discover up top. Go ahead, Dovin. While he's digesting that.
Dovin is going to go inside his house and he's going to pull out something that Nikolai gave him. It is the note that he had found on Krinko during Krinko's way.
Hey, way to foreshadow. That's nice.
Not like I've been planting clues for a while.
Not like we've been paying attention.
Dovin is going
Obviously.
to go, can anybody here figure this out? Because there wasn't much to it. The most we found out was that it was where, and he points to Styx and
Hey,
Ceresa, where you guys found Krenko when you worked with Nikolai. He's had me hanging on to it, but with him gone, this might be able to help us with some information.
what was it? Let me burn it. I mean, read it.
One of the two. We'll see what happens.
Have you still got that note?
Yep. Half this spell is 90% mental or because misspelled mental. Actually, I can post it in chat.
Yeah,
Please
go
do.
for it.
Would love to see his bad spelling.
I'm not worried about the red letters because those were the whole Tin Street thing. Like that was the you had said that was where he was supposed to meet him, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
after escape. Yeah.
All right. I mean, Cedric is an Isid who has worked with a lot of goblins. Can he understand more of this, like, than maybe other people? Because clearly Styx didn't get it when he read it, so I'm hoping that Cedric, with a new set of eyes, goes, well, yeah, that's clearly a
Give me
hydra.
a investigation check.
Yeah, that's clearly a hydraulic fluitions meter.
With that roll, you are fairly certain that it's gobbledygook. It doesn't make there's it's nonsensical. I mean, even for an Izzet, it doesn't. You know things like a multiciteratic indicator,
Mhm.
but it's like that you would never use one with a Stratophonic Springer ass.
Hmm.
They were just they're the things that just would not be put together.
So Cedric is like, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, right, just as I expected. It's gibberish.
It's code.
It's
It's code. It's not an actual recipe.
oh,
Actual command. Can you decode
that's
it?
so Golgari of you to say it's a recipe. It's called
Relevant rolls a
instructions.
0.
Well, well, it's like, is that paper? I don't.
What was that roll even for? It just says 0.
Yeah, so I messed up on one of the things I was gonna actually say. Maybe Rysik knows something, and Rysik is it artificer.
And clearly he's useless at his job.
Yeah, clearly. So I'm wondering, can I use this and this in conjunction for something?
With those, he looks at the note and basically comes to the same conclusion that that Zedric did. Some of these things exist, but they don't go together or have any meaning. It just seems like
How
they
about
were
this? Sorry,
put
go ahead.
together to hide something else.
Mm.
And although Chris didn't post it with the letter changes, the coloring.
Yeah, I can't post with the
There
color
is
changes.
another message hidden within.
Yeah,
And
and he does
this I
point
see you
out
in
the.
a private message.
Yeah, you had sent it to me on a private message. I have it right in front of me. It says, after escape, Mr. Taz awaits.
Could if we were to kind of just is all of these two things out, could we let Malgor maybe use his investigative skills to make sense of it all?
I will be
Well,
heading
Malgar's
back.
off at this point. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I wanted to ask what do I know of the Azorius? Do they have, if you sort of give them an anonymous tip, do they have some sort of, I don't know, obligation to follow up on it, or?
You know two things about the Azorius. Yes, they will follow it up, and it will probably take them months because of the paperwork involved in logging an anonymous tip.
What about the Boros?
The Boros are much more likely to act on it, but much less likely to investigate it properly. They're more of a enforcement rather than investigation.
Yep. Right. I am going to write a letter where I basically state that the Guild Pact has been infiltrated by doppelgangers, and that they are part of some conspiracy that I don't know the full extent of, but has at least resulted in the boiler works being blown up so far, and that they may also be connected to the the blackness above. And yeah, I'll just.
I was thinking the same thing.
So I'm going to sneak up to some Boros representative and just let that note slip into his pocket.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand.
I'm just imagining, like in real life, like a CIA agent, like just puts out like the government is full of lizard people, and they are currently trying to take over the nuclear codes. Gotta stop them. Like, okay.
Yeah, you manage it no problem at all. He is far too concerned with everything else going on to notice a note in his pocket.
Yeah. And after that, I'm going to head up to the Guild Pact general area, where I will use my.
Which is a hive of activity at the moment with everything going on.
I assume. I will still be trying to stay hidden. So, and I'm just gonna find a place that is so located sort of centrally, and use primeval awareness to sense if there are any. Well, I don't know if doppelgangers, if they count as aberrations or fae.
They're monstrosities, I believe.
Yeah, okay, so I can't.
No, you wouldn't be able to sense them with that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, monstrosities.
Yep. All right.
'Cause that's what they turned most of the old monstrous humanoids into.
Yeah. Yeah, they just took the humanoid out of the name and monstrosity.
Yep. Is there some sort of in the Guild Pact some sort of top leader, like
Yes, the Living Guild Pact.
and that is an individual?
That is
Yeah,
Chase Bellerin, yes.
All right.
There's also Lavinia.
How do I get an audience with him?
He's missing. That's the problem.
He's the guy that this group was originally sent to start investigating things for because he had gone missing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What do I know of the second tier of leadership after that? After him?
That would be Lavinia.
That would be Lavinia, yeah.
All right.
She's the person who runs the Guild Pact when he's not available.
Yeah, and I assume she is a capable and quite powerful individual.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Yeah. So. If they have.
She's also an Azorius.
Yeah, she's also an Azorius, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here then and see if I can locate her somehow.
Oh yeah.
I can?
You can certainly try. Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
Ah, that didn't do right.
Oh. Ah.
Why is it some images just don't want to There she is. Lavinia of the 10th.
Oh, I have that card.
Yep. She is second in command whenever, or she's the one that's in charge when Jace is not around.
Yeah.
Quite a powerful card as well.
Well, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to use some time to try and see if I can track her down without being too obvious about it.
Okay. Roll me one more investigation.
Nat 20, go!
Why would you
Jinx
never
yourself.
ask for a nat 20? Never ask for a nat 20.
Hey, sometimes it works.
You do some looking around, some investigating, some trying to locate her. And you eventually do discover where she is.
Mm-hmm.
But you also quickly find that with everything going on, she is basically behind closed doors with a council of people trying to basically figure out what's going on, and is not somewhere that you'd be able to reach her at this moment.
Okay, so that would be a council of other guild pack members then.
From what you can understand, it is a council of powerful individuals representing various guilds throughout the city. It would most likely include some guild pact and also higher ups in some of the other guilds, up to and possibly including the leaders of some of the guilds.
Yep. Okay, I'm.
Actually, in fact, with that, I'll even give you where their meeting is taking place, and it tells you that at least one of the guild leaders is present because he's the one guild member that, whenever he's present in a meeting, the meeting always goes to him.
Okay.
Mainly for logistical reasons.
Do I know who that is?
Niv Mizzet.
Niv Mizzet.
Because being a dragon, he doesn't fit into most of the meeting chambers. So when he is needed for a meeting, the meeting goes to him.
Yep.
Like I said, purely logistical reasons for that.
Yep. Okay, so this is a very much a risky thing to do, but I'm going to do it anyway because we're getting a bit desperate here. So I'm going to use my last charge on the Ring of Disguise to pose as a. Yeah, I don't remember who that was, but it was some high-ranking guild pack member, wasn't it?
It was Narcissus Ven.
Yeah. And I'm going to openly head towards the area where they are convening.
It was an honor knowing you, Malgar.
Be right back. I can still hear you dying though.
Well.
Okay.
I know I may not. So
actually, you're the only one who's not wanted by the law right now. So I mean that plays out.
They ran away.
Well, you can't be a rogue and still be lawful.
He avoided criminal activity.
No, he avoided getting caught for criminal activity. There is a difference.
But I didn't. Yeah. I didn't.
No, in most cases, he ran away before the unlawful activity.
Yeah, I haven't
mostly
done anything directly harmful to any Azorius. Or
you broke into the university that you were part of.
Yeah, but that was as part of the investigative stuff. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to just head up there and demand to be let in because.
All right, roll me persuasion.
Yep, and I will say that I have very critical information that needs to be addressed to Lavinia immediately. Do I get advantage because of the disguise?
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you advantage on that.
Because I have a -2 on persuasion. Oh,
18? That was a nat 20 -2.
yep.
So you quite literally did your best.
Yep.
With that, you managed to make your way through the first gate. Managed to make your way through the second gate. But as you actually get into the building, you are stopped at the doors entering the chamber itself.
Yep.
And you are basically informed that no one is to be admitted into the council by orders of Mizit, and that if your business is for the Lady Lavinia, then it will have to wait until she exits the chamber, because you cannot be permitted entry.
And how long is this council meeting supposed to last?
As it was an unplanned meeting in response to an emergency, the council meeting will last as long as it was required. Basically,
Okay,
you get
so-
the impression that because it's an emergency, I mean, they didn't. It's not like a meeting with an itinerary. They can't. They're trying to fix something. So
Our next motion is to what do we do about the boilerworks exploding? All those in favor of doing something, say aye.
So what is what's the situation with the gates? Sort of, is it possible to potentially climb over these gates, or does that lead into the building so you can't go through it?
You're at a point that you've actually gotten through the gate, through the front door, and you are in the building, standing outside the door to the chambers.
Yeah, and I take it these are secured doors.
These are a set of gilded platinum doors big enough for a dragon to pass through, with a number of armed guards at them.
Yep. How many guards?
There are 4 Izzet guards, 4 Azorius guards, 2 Boros, and a pair of weirds as well.
Right. You know what? I'm just going to say to all of them, I just take a step back and say to them that
Okay.
the guild pact has been infiltrated by doppelgangers, and then I'm going to take the ring off.
At which point, most of them draw weapons on you.
Yep. I make no sign of aggression at all. I'm just plainly stating it, and then I take off that ring, and I hold the ring so they can take it if they need it to.
And one of the Azorius does step forward and basically in a mage hand take the ring, and he looks at you and he says, "And why have you brought this to us in such a way?"
Because I needed to let them know, and I don't know who of the guild pact I could trust. I don't know if I can trust any of you either. But I have information that I need to present to Lavinia
Most of them are high, right?
very soon. Hopefully as soon as possible, if you will let me. I think that may shed some light on whatever they are discussing in there. I hand myself over to you with no intent to run away or to make any resistance. I simply want to present the information I have. No, that's actually true.
No, I heard the not running away part. I was like, doubt.
All I heard, all I keep thinking is he's a dead man.
Wait, no, I'm mirroring. It's got to be this way, otherwise it's not right.
They will escort you into a room at the side. Politely but insistently.
Yeah.
And then they will let you know that a message will be passed to Lavinia, and if she deems it enough to leave the meeting, then that will be up to her.
Okay. Well, I'm just hoping that he'll, see fit to hear me out. So that's it. I'm waiting until something happens, and I hand my weapons over to them. I assume. Well, I would do it, even if they didn't. Yeah. Demand it.
Yeah. You get the impression very, very easily from them that you are somewhere halfway between a prisoner and a guest. You're not quite either at this point.
Yep.
In the meantime, we are getting out of here, right? We're out of the swamp thing.
No, we have to stay here because Malgar needs to be able to find us.
Can't we just leave a zombie?
I can't make zombies because if I want to make zombies, Velens just can kill them on me.
Yes.
Can't we just leave Velen?
Literally, the entire point of my build is going to be killed by the paladin.
Yes.
Well,
Which
not
does-
if you kill the paladin.
The keyword there being paladin. Just say.
I want to make to make an argument here for this, which makes no sense on Ravnica for the paladin to do that because it is an accepted way of life on the plane.
Yes, it is. I don't like it. It's evil magic.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. In my world, erasing the undead, the dead should be left in peace. It's evil magic. Now, I know it's not, it's considered neutral, but in my mind, it's evil magic.
He's a purist.
Pretty
Then I have to
much.
change my entire build because my entire build is going towards undead making.
Then just create the undead. Just keep them
Or you
in.
have to, or you have to make some kind of a deal with.
I mean, my
It's
plan was
valid.
only ever going to be use the people that attack us, use the people that hurt others, not actually like going up to a random graveyard and going, "Hey, you look cool."
Have you ever thought about just approaching Velen and saying, I know he's a stubborn fucker, but he said that he wasn't going to use the lamp, and when he was desperate enough, he used it. There is like,
Yeah.
There are arguments to be made. They just need to be made.
You just need to find you pick
You're
your
convincing
moment.
him out of character, but I think he's on board out of character. You just need to do it in character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've said it since the very beginning. I'm playing him by the book. I'm not messing about. I'm literally, and I've warned you guys that I am this kind of person. I will play it into the letter, whether or not I
Fair.
agree with my decisions.
This is fair.
I don't always agree with the things I do, because if it was me, I would probably want to put a dagger in Velen's throat by now, because I'm playing him like an ass. Because I play way more in the grey zone than what I play this character, trust me. Way.
Most of the time, yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
So, are you going to pass any message back to the group in any way, Malgar, about what you have discovered?
At this moment, I'm unable to. So, well, I
True.
assume, Sarizia would eventually see if she could find her way back and let them know what's going on topside.
Okay. So, Cericia returns and let the group know what you've discovered up top. How would she let them know that?
So, after going to the guild, the Simic, I mean, well, the sky, it's night outside, by the way, and the sky is supposed to be filled with stars, and it is, but except for one winged shape that is completely black, hanging in the night sky, blotting out at least quite a few stars. And there is quite a bit of Azorius and Boros activity. I don't know exactly what's going on or where Malgar is. Just thought I'd let you know. They seem to be into some sort of trouble, so I figured I'd lend my assistance in any way if I can. No? Okay, I'll go then.
I mean,
she turns around and starts heading out of there. No one says anything, so yeah.
I mean,
Cool. Off the hook. I'm going.
I mean, what do you want us to say? Hang on, before you go. A quick thing. Right. I would like need instruments. If you could do us a favor, we can do you a favor, and I hope that favor doesn't involve money because I don't have any.
You need instruments like guitars and drums and things.
Almost, just they are sparkly and they kind of make electricity and they are
Is it-
like go boom, 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 boom when you touch them.
I suppose
I can kind of make notes and maybe you can show them to someone, and if you were able to procure them, I'm sure I can. Uh, I I'll figure something out.
Would this cost me anything? Would I have to pay for them? Is that what you're saying?
I never paid for it. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Well, no, I'm. Well, I don't. First of all, I'm not an Izzet. I don't know how you guys deal with getting your weird stuff anyway. But
Well, you just go there and you go, hey,
well, if
I
you
want
give
it.
me a list of the things you need, I can give it to whomever you want, I suppose. And
maybe could you go to the Simic, get their stuff? They're all moist, but they're kind of good sometimes. That's a okay.
well, I'll see what I can do. What's your name,
Right.
by the way?
My name is Mr. X.
What's his name?
Wrong game.
Zederick.
What's it?
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
You
Zederick.
blew my cover, Dolan. Alright.
Mr. X would have a whole different connotation in this.
Oh yeah,
world.
yeah. Oh yeah. He would be much more zen. So
no need to go ahead with this misdirection.
all right.
Uh,
And he will give her like a note of what he thinks the Simic equivalents would be of like aura reading instruments and like measuring tools, and basically like if he wants to have like a radar thing, like he wants to study this box and he wants to use Simic tools.
And is it studying using Simic tools? This is gonna go well.
Yeah, this is gonna go well. I'm also gonna go get Izzet tools to do the same thing. I'm gonna combine the two into a super duper moist Izzet thing.
so, what exactly are you trying to achieve here? I'm a bit intrigued, I must say.
Oh well, you see, there's this box. It's
That-
in the
yeah,
it's
that
in the
black
box.
box?
No. That's the box. There's another box inside the box.
Another box inside the box.
Yeah. Let me open it up. And like, it's a box of death. If you touch it,
Yeah,
suck
the
your
black
life away.
box. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right, that one, yeah.
I helped.
Close
yeah.
the lid again. Yeah, yeah. That's
Zederick.
the thing.
Zederick, you're
Yeah.
talking in circles.
Oh, right. Like, I just want to know how it works, so we can see what's it all about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's that box there. Oh, yeah. It was actually at the Simic. I've seen it before.
Yeah,
I just didn't recognize it at first. Or well, didn't think about
that's
it.
what I'm thinking. Like, they kind of
Yeah.
already have started doing some research on it. I just
Yeah.
want it.
You know what? Just for curiosity's sake, I'll help you out, and I'll see if I can find out what my colleagues already found out about
Thank you, thank you. When I write a paper of this, I will. You have an honorable mention.
Okay. Yeah, the password for the box is Zendrilmar, by the way.
I knew that. I totally knew that. As he like scribbles it down on his hand, like yeah, yeah. I was totally not dead as he was saying it.
I'll. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's been also I forgot to mention there's been quite a series of arsons around the city. I don't know why or what or who did it, but yeah, arsons, fires.
Oh,
That's odd.
yeah.
Yeah. But so I suppose is fighting doppelgangers and putting an Efreet into a black box. The oddest thing I've done all day. But yeah, I'll be back when I've gathered your materials.
Thank you. And if we're not at this specific location, maybe how about this? We can send you a letter, and you can maybe go to that location instead, because we will presumably get the fuck out of here
Okay.
at some point.
I'm not exactly well versed in finding my
leave-
way around.
I
this
will leave you
place.
out. I will leave you out.
All right. Thanks. Yeah. So I'll head back and see if I can find whatever Cedric needs. I'll also bring some or she'll bring some of her own stuff. At this point, I'm not sure which is my main character.
Might be
I'll
her
just, yeah.
Yeah.
For the sake of argument, I'll play as her until further notice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Sorry, I'm just answering a quick message.
Dovin is going to try and investigate the note that Nikolai had left him.
Yep.
That Nikolai had left him in hopes of trying to figure out what this code is on here besides the whole after the escape part.
Okay.
And
Nope.
as that is happening, we'll take out one piece of paper from the Molotov research notes, place it away from the rest, because I know that this fucking thing can light it up into flames, and I will take some of the blood that I procured and
Mhm.
dab it.
Okay. Let's see here.
And I have sticks standing over Cedric's shoulder, like, right. What? No.
He
Why are
saw
you
my
laughing?
he saw my answer.
Okay. Okay.
I think I might have frustrated Kim now.
Okay.
Just a tiny bit, yeah.
Hey, what can I say?
This sounds very familiar, Casey. I've been here, done this before, to a point.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Hey, you're the one that used a sword of light against a
I didn't
dark.
I didn't even think about it, to be honest. Not that my character would have known anyhow, so it's fine.
Okay, so you use the blood,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just have a quick look here.
As a heads up too, Dovin's going to lead out anybody else's followers that want to leave at this point in time.
Okay.
All of mine are gonna fuck off. They're gonna go
Yep.
do their thing. I will, however, mention that yeah, if anybody is wounded or hurt, not that it matters, but Jurgen will have healed everybody up anyhow. I mean, he's a level 5 cleric, so.
All right, cool. Okay, I will have sticks because he has perfect fucking memory. And
I
all of a
am going to
sudden,
say this though,
uh-huh.
and you can make a note of this. Based on what it took to do that, you have enough blood for approximately 12 pages.
Oh no. Okay, hang on. How many pages did I have? Alta criticals. Unprocessed.
You had 4/5 of the pages left,
Yeah, so,
and there were
like,
how
I
many
don't know how
pages
many
were there?
pages
There
that
were
is.
100 pages.
Okay, so
So
You have 80 pages left.
yeah.
you have 80 pages.
Fuck. Okay.
If you want to change that to 80 out of 100, that might make it easier
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it's now 79 out of 100, plus the page 4 of 10.
Okay. In that case, I'm guessing there's nothing left of the other doppelgangers. Like,
No,
they all
they all
melted away.
fine.
Okay.
Are these things having any kind of effect on the land in my farm? Like, have they burned the ground underneath where they melted away?
They have not burned the ground, but there is nothing living where they melted. Any funguses, anything that was there at the time they fell, is gone. Just no trace of it.
Well, when he gets back, he's going to start clearing out the old fungus. He's going to take a cloth, put it over his mouth so he doesn't, like, breathe in the fungus from the spores from the dead fungus, because living spores are bad. Dead spores are worse.
In that case, Cedric will give you a second pair of gas mask. Like, here, you earned it.
He looks at you and goes,
Great.
I've been doing this a lot longer than you'd think. I don't need it.
All right. Last time I give you a present. And page 4. Okay.
Well, why'd you have to quote that, Kim?
Well, to be fair, now it's called an Oathbreaker Paladin.
Yeah, so you will not be becoming a blackguard.
Doesn't matter. The way that this is put, it's gonna be fucking bollocks. I know. Yeah. I'm gonna put my frustration aside.
Hey, you have a better weapon now.
To be fair, I gave you a replacement. It's just not magical.
That's true.
Yeah,
No,
better.
But it has sentimental
out of
value.
character, I'll tell you, he's identified his sword. And his sword is actually better now.
Yeah, better. Is that what we're gonna call it?
It's
Better.
better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If a sword goes from +1 to +2 and deals an extra 1d6 damage on a hit, that is better.
Yeah, and I can get a patron from it as well.
It says nothing about getting a patron. It just says that any deaths feed a dark ritual somewhere.
All right.
That is not the same as a patron. You don't get anything back out of this deal.
Might want to snap that sword. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe.
Trust me, because it's a couple of things inside there that it's
Uh,
also.
A patron only works if it's a two-way deal.
Yeah.
One of my players found that out the hard way.
Yeah, a two-way deal that you can't say no to. No worries.
Well, no, this deal doesn't give you anything. That's not a
you-
deal. It's
You
just
don't have to use the wishes in the lamp either. I'll just create an encounter that just one of you do and then give you the opportunity to. But hey.
hey, you had other options.
Yeah.
Dying was an option.
Yeah, of course. Because that's what we want to do. Done this before. Been
Hey,
here, done that.
if you had just died, you had backup characters to carry on.
I mean, they're right
you
there.
wanted to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're right there, and they didn't do shit that entire fight.
Yeah. They did great, to be honest.
And like,
Those-
hey, we wanna join you guys, and we're like, no, you stood there, you bitch.
Like, what's great is Kim is the one who wished for us and our allies to come, and he didn't use his allies.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It still worked out though. Okay. Sorry, I just want to focus on these pages real quick. I'm trying to. Obviously, I have 12 more uses of this blood.
Oh, you have 11 more uses.
11. Shit. Yeah. All right. So, what I want to do is I want to take page, read it, and then out of context, try to figure like either skip ahead or oh shit, I gotta take the next page. And if I think I can skip ahead, I will try to skip ahead as much as possible and still try to get as much context as possible.
Okay, we'll work that out between the sessions then.
Yes.
And I think we will pick up next session with the meeting with Lavinia.
There is one more thing that Dovin wants to do when he gets back, and that is to look at the spots where they fell to see if there's anything out of place, like if something from them dropped that he can pick up.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Do I get advantage on it because this is literally my property?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It's just happening back toward that spot.
Hey, look, it's a
24.
notebook with all my plans. It says my evil plans and me.
What you quickly realize is there's nothing left behind of them, and you also realize when looking at this that the mask probably was not necessary either, because not only did everything underneath them die, but when I said everything there died, down to a microbial level. There is no life in the area they fell.
Oh, good. It's like
There
that
were
one
no
SCP.
dead spores.
On the left.
No spores, no remnant, just nothing.
Dovin sighs and goes, I'm going to have to mix some dirt in with that so this way that things can grow there again.
Yeah, I mean, even the soil has nothing left in it.
Yeah.
That grow anything. Yeah. It is complete and total inert. Nothing.
Before we end the session, though, could I and Dovin is like walking around investigating. Cedric will whisper to Styx the secret. And say,
What is that?
Oh, I mean, it's the.
Oh, the one from.
Yeah. And says he think he can
the other secret you're still keeping from the group.
and tell him if he helps him, he can take part of it. And for that to happen, we need to figure out how to contact the other side of this box. So he needs to get to the. He needs to get to the library, or either like just acquire some equipment and research and try to figure out how to contact the other side.
On the hat. The priest hat.
He kind of cackles a bit and goes, "Rich and powerful, bitches."
Dovin turns around. I heard that.
Yes, we are gonna be rich and powerful when we uncover these notes that we are currently deciphering.
All right, yeah, and so yeah, he'll head off to try to get you your stuff you need.
The mind sleep.
And I think that's where we'll end it this week.
All right.
I like the session.
That went well.
Yeah.
This could have gone much worse than it did.
It didn't go well at all. It
That
went
went
to
great.
shit. I lost my magic item.
But
This is the shittiest session.
No.
You didn't lose your magic item.
I did.
It got more powerful.
Kim, what's a better scenario? You lose your magic item or you lose your character?
He's hesitating.
I'm still thinking.
We all of our characters walked. Well, Most of our characters walked out of this alive.
But I didn't give a shit about the lamp. I gave a shit about my sword.
Yeah, that sucks.
So if Malgar's plan works and we're able to go topside, just go to the fucking the Boros and go, we have a problem and I need a replacement.
No, I'm gonna have to destroy my sword now.
I don't know what to tell you.
Or you could try to break the connection.
Oh, no. Oh.
So, yeah.
Not break the connection. I can
You're
do...
placing your trust in a guy with 6 in charisma to persuade the, the entire
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if one of us could go topside, we would have.
Yeah.
You're literally our only hope in the matter.
Die on the card.
Well, our advantage is that I will be speaking the truth, and they would probably be able to detect that I'm at least
Yeah,
not
they would
lying.
zot you. They would definitely zot you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. That's kind of something that Lavinia does everywhere she goes with everyone she speaks to.
Yeah. I
She's
assume so.
she's not a very trusting person.
No,
Mm.
especially during the whole War of the Sparks situation,
McCree forward left.
where she
Mhm.
literally went to hiding and everything.
Yeah, well, she didn't even trust her own guild. We're not there yet.
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 All right, guys.
Yeah.
Just one last thing before I end the game, just because I have to hear Chris's reaction to it.
What? What did you do?
Tonight's title card.
God damn it!
I don't know what that means.
Boss the Citadel. God damn it!
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Is it being built?
I-
Like, is this the thing on Ravnica with Boss the Citadel, or
That's all I'm giving you.
God damn it!
For those of you who are not as intrinsically tied to the game as Chris is, the title cards that I'm using for each video are each pulled from a Magic the Gathering card to give some kind of clue or hint to something. And Chris is not very happy with the card used to
So,
talk about tonight's episode.
so you guys know what this card does.
Yeah, because that's just like that's a house.
You
Yeah.
may look at the top card of it's called Bolas' Citadel. It's 3 and 3 black. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play the top card of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its converted mana cost rather than pay its mana cost.
That doesn't sound good.
Sacrifice a non-land permanent. Each opponent loses 10 life.
That doesn't sound good at all.
No, sacrifice 10 non-land permanents.
Oh yeah, sacrifice 10 non-land permanents.
Oh.
So what were they doing throughout this battle?
They were literally
They were
pulling off
powering
Bolas' Citadel.
something. They were powering something with life force rather than mana.
Yep.
Feed the wings.
Fucking A. All right, I'm going now before I get angry. Later, guys.
Yeah, good
All
session,
right,
guys.
later on,
Yeah.
guys.
Fun.
All right. See you next week.
Take care.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah.